And let's go on Sports Friday on the Go, a high school football playoff Friday night as the playoffs kick off tonight in the Buckeye State. Don Sloan, Bill Phillips with you. And
MJ already checking in.
Yeah.
Little wave. So prime time, ready to go in the playoffs. And, people have the big-time players make big-time plays and big-time situation, big-time games. All that stuff comes to the forefront tonight as teams get a chance to play in the postseason. And it is a privilege that is earned over the course of 10 weeks. Not even the course of 10 weeks. You go all the way back to January 1. Teams are starting the conditioning. They're running. They're going through the spring. They're going through the summer. And I can hear Bill Parcells in the NFL films. That's why you lift all those weights in the summertime. That's why you do all that training. And these teams that have made it have that opportunity to play for a state title. But it starts with week 1 in the postseason. You got to win number 1. Can't worry about the state championship that's way out there. You got to take that chance to get that win and get started. So I'm excited about it.
Well, there we go. Let's start off with a look at our stops for tonight. And we'll have 3 Ohio playoff games that we are focused on, and then we'll check in with some highlights of some other ones, because with the Ohio playoffs, there are some games streamed locally through NFHS. Mm-hmm. So if you want to check out the Toronto game, it is on NFHS. Toronto in action tonight. And also tonight, the Steubenville Catholic Central Danville game. That is another NFHS game. Now, our games that we will be focused on with live cut-ins of action that you're used to on a weekly basis, Indian Creek. And Indian Creek, they are in action tonight, and they are at home against Johnstown Monroe of the Johnnies. And Creek coming in really off of back-to-back overtime games. Their last 3 games, all 7 points or less. So they've been tested coming in to the playoffs, Bill, as they take on Johnstown Monroe.
And they have found a way to win those tough games week in, week out. And that's the sign of a winning team. Teams that win find ways to win games. Teams that are unsuccessful, they don't seem to be able to win those close games. This year, Indian Creek came up with the goods when they had to have it. They stumbled once against St. Clairsville and in an outstanding game at 2 playoff teams. So exciting to see Indian Creek having an opportunity tonight.
And as we see the Creek band on the field, a note, halftime of this game, the 180-member Johnstown band will join the 110-member Indian Creek band. That's a massive halftime performance. Yeah. 290 strong, Johnstown, Indian Creek, those bands together tonight at halftime.
They rattle some windows around the neighborhood, around Kettlewell Stadium.
And this is Division 5, Region 19, Creek the 6th seed, Johnstown the 11th seed. Now the winner of this matchup will move on to take on Jonathan Alder. So, and then the other half of that bracket, it will be Philo and Circleville, with the winner moving on to take on Indian Valley, and Indian Valley defending state champ and number 2 in this region. So there's a look at the Ohio Division 4 Region 15 bracket. That's our first step. Our first stop of the night as we see the Johnstown Monroe Johnnies there. We'll go to St. Clairsville.
I'll tell you what, I'm just looking at that shot. I like the size advantage if it's a physical ball game tonight for Indian Creek.
Ohio Division 5, Region 17, St. Clairsville, the 5 seed. They are hosting number 12, Pymatuning Valley, in that game in Division 5, Region 17. So St. Clairsville, boy, they've played a very tough schedule this year, and down the stretch, they've been tested. We said multiple times, they've played teams like Wheeling Park, and they opened up with Norwayne. Tough schedule this year for St. Clairsville as we look at Division 5, Region 17.
I'm calling it now. Ollie Muley, big game for St. Clairsville.
There you go. Let's stay in that region to go to Akron, Manchester. And that is where the Edison Wildcats are in action. Edison, the 10 seed, and they are playing the host number 7 seed, Akron, Manchester. And Edison, tough loss last week against Indian Creek in overtime to wrap up the regular season. And so 7 Manchester against 10 Edison. The other half of that, Claymont at Youngstown Liberty. The winner of the Claymont game will play Poland. The winner of the Edison game will move on to play Girard. Now to our next stop on our trip around the valley tonight, and that will be at Harding Stadium. As you see the Edison Wildcats taking the field up at Akron. So at Harding, at Harding Stadium tonight. It's Division 7, Region 27, and it will be Steubenville Catholic Central taking on Danville. So there's a look at the scene at Harding Stadium. Danville coming in with a record of 5-5, the 11th seed. Steubenville Catholic Central is the number 6 seed. Now, that game is being streamed by someone out of Danville on NFHS. So if you want to check that out, if you go to OHSAA to their website, you can check out the stream of that game, Steubenville Catholic Central and Danville. We won't have live as they happen highlights with that, but we will have highlights of this game as the evening goes on this show and later on Sports Friday. And also tonight, another game, if you want to check out a game from our friends at the OHSAA and the NFHS site, the Toronto Red Knights and our friends with the K-Night Network, the Red Knights as well, will be a game that's streamed. So the Danville Central winner will play Lancaster Fisher Catholic, and the bottom half of that had Lucas playing Strasburg, and the winner of that will go on to take on Waterford. So the stage is set, and those are the games that we'll be taking a look at tonight. And we're going to take
our game of the week, big time rivals, Brook and Weir High. It's two teams that they know each other real well. They're going to battle each other. It should be a good ball game.
And we've got a camera. We've got cameras all across the valley, but we're going to try to get some halftime highlights out of the Oak Glen game, as Oak Glen's on the road, I believe, down at Clay Battelle, and Union Local at Columbus Africentric. So we'll check in with those games as well. We're going to take our first time out, and you'll hear from our sponsors, M&M Hardware, WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center, RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and the Target Shop.
Looking for your next vehicle? Look no further than RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. With our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles to choose from, we have what you're looking for. Visit us or go to rcauto.com and explore our large pre-owned inventory. RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where our only focus is you.
It takes some out-of-the-box thinking for a business to thrive in today's economy.
That's why at M&M Hardware you'll find helpful and friendly staff who can help you find exactly what you need for any project.
From lawnmowers to grills and more.
Now that's the prime I'm talking about.
In medicine, we drive innovation. Our physicians have performed thousands of robotic procedures. It's all about precision and faster healing times.
The robotic surgery is revolutionary. It leads to shorter hospital stays. It leads to less pain post-operatively for the patient and a quicker recovery. The WVU family allows us even more access to this technology.
In medicine, we drive innovation. WVU Medicine, Weirton Medical Center.
And we are back live, ready to get things underway on Sports Friday on the Go. You're looking live at Kettlewell Stadium in Wintersville, where the Indian Creek Redskins are set to get things underway tonight against Johnstown Monroe. Also tonight, we mentioned in the opening, Toronto at home. They have a record of 9-1, Division 6, Region 23. Toronto taking on 7-3 Grandview Heights. 7-3 Union Local at Africentric, who is 7-3 in Division 5, Region 19. Barnesville has the bye in that region, so Barnesville off this week. Also with a bye in Division 3, Region 11 is Steubenville Big Red, and Steubenville Big Red will be in action next week with the winner of Athens and Buckeye Valley, and we'll have all of those scores at the bottom of the screen on your ticker. Let's head to, as we take a look at Indian Creek, as they're getting set to get underway there at quarterback Ian Starkey, getting loose. And boy, I tell you what, Starkey, what a season he's been. Let's go to St. Clairsville as we are underway with the Red Devils. And here's the Devils on the return to the 35 out to the 37-yard line. There is looks like a flag on the play. Pymatuning Valley, they call them the Lakers. And if you've ever been to Pymatuning Lake, it is a awesome place and great place to fish, to waterfowl hunt, or just to hang out and enjoy the outdoors. So beautiful area where they are from. And tonight they are in St. Clairsville.
Looks like they have some good size up front.
Yeah, they sure do. They sure do. And that flag will be against St. Clairsville, so the Red Devils will be marched back. There's a look at Indian Creek as they're set to kick this one off. Indian Creek and Johnstown Monroe.
Here we go, 33. You know the number. It's on the shoulder, it's on the front, it's on the back, it's on the helmet on both sides. If you don't know the number.
Well, the name's Mackenzie Cribbs. There we go. Oh, hits one of the up
man. That's
my goodness.
Bad luck.
No, I think Creek got. Did Creek get on it? No, they've got it. How about that? Huge play right off the bat, and it wasn't designed that way.
No, not at all.
It wasn't designed that way. Hit one of the up men on just kind of a little squib kick to start things off, and they get the coverage. And I actually had the wrong kicker. That was the Pymatuning Valley kicker. That was Austin Booth with the no, that wasn't. Oh, this is fun. All right, so here we go. Johnstown Monroe breaks the huddle. That kicker was Lean Deering and is recovered by Grayson Venzel. So the Creek defense with a good play on first down. So
Ryan Sager was the ball carrier for Johnstown Monroe, number 2. So Indian Creek's defense is going to be tested right here.
So second down play here for Johnstown, and they're going to shift back into the gun.
Luke Carter at quarterback. Handoff.
Nice pick up there.
Landon Myers on the carry.
That's going to bring up third down. Let's check in at Edison in Akron, Manchester. Edison with the ball there. St. Clairsville also with the ball first on their opening possession. Not a bad trip to Akron, Manchester from Edison.
No, that's not too far. There have been worse.
First down in that game for Johnstown against Indian Creek. Here comes the Cats, and they're going to operate out of the gun. Pressure from the backside, and the sack for Manchester at the 45-yard line. Let's go to St. Clair's. It looked like St. Clair's ought to turnover. So now Pymatuning Valley with the ball in the St. Clairsville area at the 45-yard line.
You just get the feeling that it's that feeling out process early in a game. Teams that haven't seen each other, don't know a lot about each other, and now they're in the middle, in the thick of things, and all of a sudden, you want to make sure you're on your P's and Q's.
All right, let's watch this offensive play from the St. Clairsville game. Pymatuning Valley. Pass is incomplete. Let's go to Edison. And the Cats on the ground, and they get out to midfield. Just opening possessions in these games. The Toronto game has yet to start, playing Grandview Heights. And you see at the Creek game, the ball at the 21-yard line of Indian Creek for Johnstown Monroe. All right. Somebody's mic is extremely loud. Did we take care of that? Okay. Okay. Oh, Edison, the punt's blocked. And Manchester falls on it at the 22-yard line. Let's hit. Okay, that's an incomplete pass. So Manchester with the first big play in that one.
Bryson Mauger, Jr.
Let's go to Indian Creek. Run off the left side, short gain of a couple for Johnstown.
Ryan Sager, number 2 for Johnstown Monroe on the carry.
Let's go back to St. Clairsville. There's the punt for the Lakers of Pymatuning Valley. Okay, here comes St. Clairsville on the return to the 20. Out to the 25. Let's go to Edison and Akron, Manchester. And then we'll bump to Indian Creek. Manchester, pass, caught, touchdown, Akron, Manchester. Just like that, you get the block punt, And you get the big pass play for the score, and the grab is by Jake Livingston. He is a senior, getting Akron Manchester on the board by the count of 6-0.
And special teams, a big factor in these games early on with the block punt.
Let's bounce off of that. We're going on a road trip there somehow. Let's
Edison,
go to St. Clairsville.
And
Or
Indian Creek. And Indian Creek, Johnstown Monroe with the ball at the Indian Creek 18-yard line. Swing it outside. And that is Sager, number 2. He's been very, very busy. He's been involved just about every play.
So they're down inside the 10. Moving the sticks. Let's go to St. Clairsville. Devils on the ground. There they go. Nice
Muley
pickup.
was on that punt return, had a good return on that, and now with a good run on first down.
Johnstown Monroe breaks the huddle. They're knocking on the door. Will Creek let them in? Handoff. Boy, I tell you what, their backs run hard. He was hit initially, kept driving, and picked up about 4.5 yards.
Ryan Sager, number 2. He is their feature back.
Okay, St. Clairsville, they're ready to snap it. McLean, pass, caught.
As big gain down across midfield. We go back to Indian Creek.
That was a nice pickup. Pass to Nico Jacob for the Red Devil first down as they're moving the sticks. And third down here for Johnstown Monroe.
They're at just inside the 3-yard line.
Conotton Valley up 8-0 over Rosecrans. Oh, let's go to St. Clairsville. They just ripped off a huge run. That was
Ollie Muley.
Let's
again.
go back.
To Indian
back
Creek.
to Creek.
Sager going to be bottled up. Not so fast,
St.
everybody.
Clairsville. The Red Devils completed down to the 32. Here's Edison on the kickoff return. Big return for Edison. As they get it out to the 45-yard line. All right.
Let's go back to Indian Creek. Fourth down.
Get a good look at the crowd. Fourth down play.
Late substitution comes in. Handoff to Myers. He's in for the touchdown. Number 40, Landon Myers for Johnstown Monroe.
St. Clairsville. Okay, it's just an update on the and a passing complete. And let's go to Edison. An update in the Toronto game. They just fumbled Grandview Heights with the football. Okay. What do you got there? So 6-0, 6:34 to go. That was a time-consuming drive.
Coming off of that initial kickoff that hit one of the upmen. Right now, Edison looking to make a move.
Is it your mic? Who was it, my mic or your mic? Who was extremely loud? I don't know.
We're both extremely loud without the
Let's go, height mom, height man. Who was the loudest? Bill's. You can't be louder than Bill. All right. Now Edison in the white jerseys and the black pants, and Manchester in the all black. Let's take a look at a play from Brook and Weir. Oh no, let's get St. Clairsville. Hit St. Clairsville. Red Devils up top. Nico Jacob down to the 30. But yeah, Brook and Weir High, the other game. It's our game of the week tonight. You can see that on Charge, formerly known as Comment, and streamed on WTOV9.com as well.
Edison ready to make a play.
Edison.
Hot.
Picked. Oh. Dropped. Number 11. Couldn't hang on to it. But good coverage nevertheless.
Good break for Edison.
St. Clairsville. Nope. They're going to call a timeout. All right. Now let's go back to... Let's watch this kickoff from the Creek game. because that's what set it up. Remember,
Yep.
similar kick to this, but it hit one of the up men. Boy, trouble with that when they touch
now
that.
you got to pick it up.
Touch
It's a
it.
live ball. It's
Don't
a live
pull
ball.
a Pittsburgh Steeler. Oh my goodness.
That's going to be a safety. That may be a safety.
Or they give him the forward.
I think it's a safety.
Yes, it is.
Wow. Just unfortunate start for
Not
Indian
fielding these
Creek.
kickoffs correctly. I mean, that's
No. I mean, that is just, can't think of a tougher way to start. 9-0. You still haven't touched the ball.
Yep. Union Local up 7-0. All right, what are we looking at here? This is Akron, Manchester, but the Edison's punting. So if we could pull the camera out. Let's stick with St. Clairsville here.
It looks like Danville may have just scored a touchdown.
Here go the Red Devils. Hand off. Nice run here. Down to the 16.
Ollie Muley. Okay, so maybe there was whistles blowing and the Danville player continued into the end zone. Personal foul penalty against Steubenville Central. And Danville now has the ball at the 17-yard line of Steubenville Central. That game's scoreless as far as
And
we
that
know.
game is a stream game from NFHS. So if you go to the OHSA website, you can find that stream. All right, where are we at here? So nothing happening at St. Clairsville at the moment.
Let's go to the Edison game. Edison down 7-0.
Short pickup back to St. Clairsville.
I didn't like the way he went down on that leg.
There's Johnstown after the free kick. They find themselves deep in Indian Creek territory at the 30. Where are we at here? Let's go back to Johnstown. Short gain there. Now we'll go back to Akron, Manchester.
Donnie must have not been looking at it. But how did Johnstown Monroe already get the ball
Well,
back?
the free kick.
That's right.
There was a
Okay.
safety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knew the safety. I thought I was thinking Indian Creek was going to get the ball, and that's right. They get the free kick. as
Well, realize too, folks, we can't show you the Toronto game or the Central game live, but we're watching those too. So, did Danville score? They're on
Sager again in for a touchdown.
Dare we say Sager with some night moves?
Yeah. Wow. But as you say, there's a lot. It is the first quarter. It's the first quarter. If you're Indian Creek coaches, you're doing damage control, but they just need to get the ball on offense and move the ball down the field, get something going in a positive motion. Right now, everything going against Indian Creek in this game against Johnstown Monroe. As we take a look at Edison on a punt return, they'll have it first down at about midfield.
Red Devils. Let's go to St. Clairsville.
Ollie Muley. What do you like to say, Don?
Well, it's funny. We always say about the Ollie's commercial. Ollie's good stuff, cheap.
Yeah.
Well, I'm watching this replay one day, and what pops up on the automatic YouTube commercials?
Yeah.
But the Ollie's commercial.
Oh, really? Well, Ollie Muley is off to a great start tonight, and he's had an outstanding season. He's down to about the 10-yard line.
What do you know, Bill, about Johnstown and Creek? Let's see. All we know is that Johnstown 7-3, Creek 9-1 entering the night. But Johnstown Monroe, they're in it. Seems like every year in the playoffs. All right, here go the Red Devils. Little flip. Is it?
Touchdown.
Nah, just short.
Saint stepped out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Hunter Orem. Craig checking in. Good evening. Hard hitting everywhere. But special. Let's go to St. Clair's on us. Stay there. McLean. Handoff.
Touchdown.
Touchdowns, and they don't come cheap.
Ollie Muley
puts them on the board. That's good because right now our locals are all trailing that we have up here at the moment. And then special teams.
Yep.
It was Edison with a bad snap on a punt. Punt gets blocked. Creek opening kickoff. They touched it. They get turned over. The second one they touched and somebody picked it up and got tackled in the end zone for the safety.
Yeah, so, it has not gone well.
Let's take a look. Watch for the replay on the Brooke Weir game because we've got a touchdown there.
Sperringer, quarterback, cuts it back inside, gets a nice block and into the end zone. Takes a shot for his troubles as he goes across the goal line.
Big West Virginia rivalry there, Brooke and Weir, and it's Brooke striking first.
Touchdown for the Brooke Bruins. They lead it.
The Bruins go for 2 unsuccessfully. Back to Indian Creek. Indian Creek finally has the football.
Yeah, that's a good point. Here's Starkey. Fumble.
Puts the ball on the ground, and it looks like Johnstown Monroe may have it.
I
do.
I can't believe
this is unbelievable. It is 16-0. About a half of the first quarter is gone. Indian Creek has had the ball on offense, an offensive possession for one play, and there's a fumble, and they give it back. This is unbelievable. I mean, you can't even dream up a nightmare like this.
Canotton Valley 8, Zanesville Rosecrans 7. Now the Toronto score should be 0-0.
Big hit from behind. That could be a fumble. They're going to rule it incomplete. Incomplete pass. But a big hit on the rush for Edison. Number 27. McAllister. Caden McAllister with the big hit.
Yeah, Edison needs to keep them pinned back deep. Union Local 7, 0 over Columbus Africentric. Big gainer here for Akron Manchester, Bill.
That may go 97 yards for a touchdown. And it does. Number 5, taking it the distance. Phil Parton, number 5, junior, 5'9", 178 pounds, running back safety. And he was off to the races, and he split defenders on the way down the field. And just a big run. And Edison has fallen behind. And again, like Indian Creek, they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this first quarter hole.
Well, Danville just scored a long touchdown run, so that would make it. Oh, wait a minute. That would make it 14-0 Danville. Then
yeah, I believe so. Extra point here for Manchester Panthers. That is number 12, Hayden Higgins. Straight ahead kicker. Interesting. And that makes it 14-0 with 4:06 to go. Manchester Panthers on top of Edison.
And Africentric scores, so the Union Local scores now 7-6. All right.
Johnstown Monroe punts the ball away. There'll be a touchback in the end zone, and Indian Creek will have the football once again. Now to St. Clairsville and Pymatuning Valley. The Lakers.
Oh, how about that? He makes the catch. The Devil defender was there. Boom, gives him a hit, then a wrap. He spins away, but the cavalry came and cleaned it up. But actually,
that's a big hit.
He hit him so hard, really, he ended up falling down.
Yeah.
He got away from it.
Jeremy Tharp with the big hit, number 23 for the Red Devils of St. Clairsville. Is it a flag on the play? Oh, it's a football lane.
Yeah. All right, there's Creek with completion. All right, you're looking at Pymatuning Valley. They trail St. Clairsville 7-0. Pymatuning Valley in all white. All right, they're going to take. There's a timeout there, so let's go to Indian Creek. Let's pick up the kickoff return for Edison. Let's pick it up, and they get out to the 45. Right,
Elliott's had a couple nice returns
Indian Creek
up near midfield.
Bad snap. Major falls on it back at the 10.
This is one of those nights when coaches go home and talk to the furniture.
There's a night when you and I talk to the furniture. But let's go to Edison.
Nolan Hawk, quick little pitch to the outside. You're not much.
It just means Manchester look really big.
They do look big.
I mean, it could be the black jerseys. I don't know, but they look big. Let's go to Creek.
Looks like Indian Creek may have taken a timeout. Indeed, they have. And this may be one where you just, Coach Connor brings them over the sidelines. Says, fellas, just breathe, relax. We've got 3 quarters of football to go. We can put a lot of points on the board. Just relax and see where. And Edison's in the same boat right now, down 14-0. They need to figure out a way just to relax and get it back into the game. Don't try and do too much.
Well, he couldn't hang on to it. Boy, he was off to the races. Edison down the seam hits their guy, but he could not pull it in, or he may have scored.
Yeah, he may have a big gainer.
Defenders.
Yeah.
All right, you rack it up and try it again.
Yep. Just need to find a way to make a couple of positive things happen, and then you get that confidence back.
Here's Starkey, a little half roll. And he goes, that tackled out of bounds. Edison, it was tipped and nearly caught down at the 20, but incomplete. Can you see? I think Toronto is still scoreless, correct? Yeah. John Marshall, 7-0.
Let's go to Indian Creek as they get ready to punt out of the end zone on 4th down. Ian Starkey to punt. Snap is good. Kick is away. End over end kick is going to take an Indian Creek roll. And they needed that. That's a big break as it gets across midfield. Let's go to Edison, and I just went to the official is just having a conversation with somebody over there. He was over there for about 5 minutes.
All right, let's go to St. Clairsville.
He's going back.
He's going back.
You get a little more. Someone's gotten under someone's skin.
Devils down to the 27.
Danville, as we take a look at the monitor that we can see, down around the Steubenville Central 10-yard line right now.
And when we get a moment here, we will show you early highlights from Danville and Steubenville Central from the first quarter.
St. Clairsville on the move. McLean looks to throw, looks to the end zone, and it is knocked away. Good defense, double coverage on the play. And number 7 comes up with the breakup on the pass. Jace Falkman.
What's the description? They kind of look like kind of an army look for Pymatuning with the gold helmets. We're wide right now, so it's kind of hard to tell. But that tight shot, it kind of looked had an army look to it. All right, here's Edison ready to snap it.
Hand up the Hellier, whistle blows it dead. We have a flag on the far side of the field. Looks like it's against
St. Clairsville.
It's against Manchester.
Let's take the Red Devils. McLean hit hard from behind. And meanwhile, Johnstown Monroe is already down inside the 25-yard line of Indian Creek.
Well, as I was told today, that was a big concern.
What were you told out on the street?
That they score a lot of points. They score a lot of points, and they said, but then it was followed up by, we're not sure about their schedule, but apparently they are a solid team through and through. Incomplete. Edison is. Let's see. Let's go to Brooke and Weir.
Hello. Well, Reno, you go to WTOV 9 YouTube. Yep, you just pull up YouTube and you go to WTOV 9 YouTube. You click it on, and it'll be on the go, and you'll see football and 2 really, really handsome guys. Well, you got to click live. If you have trouble, let me know. Hey. Yeah, you have the Athens Buckeye Valley score by chance. 7-3 Buckeye Valley at the end of the first quarter.
You knew he was going to have it.
What's that? Sure, absolutely. All right. And Toronto's winning 7-0. You're ahead of us, Reno. All right. Have a wonderful evening. If you can't get it, call me back. All right. Thank you. That's Reno Sockotch, everybody.
Yeah, apparently he sent me a message 20 minutes ago, and I didn't see it.
Here's
Coach, I apologize.
Here's a tidbit from one of our helpers once in a while from the show, Mr. Seth Stasky, Wheeling Central Athletic Director, former Hall of Fame writer. Manchester kicker Hayden Higgins. His father, Kevin, is a West Liberty Hall of Famer, played hoops there, teammates with the great J.R. Batista. I said the great J.R. Batista.
There you go.
Seth didn't say the great J.R. Batista, but no, J.R. is pretty good. J.R. is tough, man.
Shark checking in.
J.R. Batista took a football mentality to basketball. And that is another touchdown for Johnstown Monroe. They're looking like Johnstown Monroe, James Monroe, and Ashley Monroe, and
that's Sager again.
Craig Monroe and everybody. But that's Bob Sager. No, what's his real name?
Sager.
22-0. Point Pleasant and John Marshall 7-7. Edison Wildcats up top. They got a man. Incomplete. On the coverage, that was Carl Conan. Not to be confused with Conan O'Brien. Or Conan the Destroyer.
That's true.
You know any Conans? I know. And I don't even know those ones that well. Where are we at here? Edison's got the football as they break the huddle. And the Red Devils. So keep an eye on the Devils here. And the Devils, a big run. Take it. Nope. The one time that they don't take an hour to snap the football. Okay. Oh, my. All right. See, yeah, look at 56. How big is 56? He's 6'2", 255. That's Richie Swain.
There you go.
I told you they were big, Bill. Here's St. Clairsville. What was your favorite Bob Seger tune?
Oh, there's a lot of them.
There's McLean. Short pick up there.
I would need to see the list so I can make
Here's
sure
Edison.
I say the name correctly.
They were trying to set up a screen, but that wasn't happening.
Oops, dropping phones. Yep. Don, did you know that I fell and I couldn't get up yesterday?
Oh no,
that's not true. I was able to get up quite easily. It was actually pretty funny.
Who did Bob Seger discover?
Tom Cruise.
No. What music legend did Bob Seger discover? Toronto with the just scored again.
I'm gonna take a guess, and I'm gonna say Jackson Brown.
You're kind of in the right ballpark, just wrong section.
Barry Manilow.
No. Amanda Clear Creek, 7 Portsmouth Tigers, nothing second quarter. They will face winner faces Barnesville. Here come the Cats and Edison.
Nolan Hott, touchdown.
Nolan Hott with the night moves.
There you go.
We needed something to break, and it did. Touchdown, Edison. Here is Creek. Starkey. How about this, Bill?
Back to back. Let's go. Makes
what a run. Touchdown, Creek. Oh, leaping, levitating Batman. The Kettlewell Crunch. Not to be confused with the Lambeau Leap. I only saw half of that play. Boy, I don't know what the heck happened. But all I know is Hott ended up with it, and he ended up scoring a touchdown.
And that's and again, you just need some positivity.
Let's go to St. Clairsville. We had 2 local touchdowns in 2 plays. Can we make it 3?
Hey, let's go.
Slinging Sam. All righty.
I don't know if anybody can hear that.
There we go.
Caught the passenger.
Jackson Starks.
Run.
Oh my goodness.
So who did he discover, Don?
I can't tell you.
Springsteen?
No. Who's from the Detroit?
Oh, Detroit.
Bob Seger's from
Kid
Detroit.
Rock.
No. Glenn Fry. Kenny Rogers discovered Don Henley, and Bob Seger discovered Glenn Fry.
Well, did Kenny Rogers and Seger get together and say these two should work in a band together?
No, that was sometime after. What was it? Long Pop, Whistle.
Pymatuning Valley is St. Clairsville's opponent. Pymatuning Valley, the Lakers.
And Bill, come on, old time rock and roll. That's Bob Seger.
Yeah, no, I'm picking.
You don't have to Google it.
No, I'm Googling his songs because I want to make sure I have the title right because there's a bunch of them.
Turn the page.
No, those aren't my 2 favorites.
Against the Wind. There it is, 23-6 the score up at Kettlewell Stadium. Did you bring any snacks?
You didn't ask for snacks.
No, everybody.
We can order. Let's order some snacks.
There's Manchester. Incomplete, somewhere into the dark abyss. And it looks like they're on some highway. I just saw a car going down the highway. All right, so Creek, the 2-point try, they were good. That makes that 23-8.
You'll accompany me. That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's us. Every Friday night, you'll accompany me. You might not bring snacks, but you'll accompany.
He's got a lot of songs.
Union Local 7-6. Last check we have. We've got a camera there as well. Yeah, it was a 42-yard run by Starkey. hopefully Creek can have all the mistakes behind them and proceed henceforth. There's Manchester out to the 48. Ooh, what? What are you oohing, Jordan? Well, that's good. Speaking of Steubenville Central, let's take a look. Do we have time here to do this? Yeah, we've got them, but I just don't want to miss anything anywhere else.
I think we wait a second.
Yeah, we'll wait a second. Here we go, Red Devils. McLean batted away. Talk about that. That one got off the hook.
Technically, Toby discovered Taylor Swift. I thought it was Don Sloan.
No, I just interviewed her before anybody knew who she was.
Exactly. So you discovered her and brought her to the masses.
That was Jace Falkman batting that away for the Lakers.
Shark, I'm not sure what shark means by this one. No, that's the wrong one. Where'd shark go?
Muley to the 25.
Can't you stream the games on different videos? I'm not sure what that means. We're streaming what we can under legal precedent.
Yes, if NFHS streams a game, we can't show anything from that game live.
Oh, the strut. That's a good one.
There you go.
Strut. Yeah, that's a good one. Creek scored 23. What's Creek now? 20? Did they get
23 to 8?
They got the 2-point conversion.
Reno, if you found us, text me.
Pymatuning.
Yeah, that's right up on the border, north of Youngstown, between there and Erie.
Still the same like a rock.
There we go. Let's go this Johnstown Monroe. Oh, hey, wrap them up. Wrap them up.
Indian Creek starting to get that feel. Okay, we're in this game. We're not done yet. Just got to keep it rolling. Keep the positivity going.
There's the big man, 77. Nice Sean White, 6'7", 355. And that's Jack Hillgrove's fist.
I was at a concert at Star Lake 20 years ago where Taylor was one of the opening acts that no one cared about. But they do now.
Yeah, but I cared.
Thanks to Don Sloan.
I cared. When I interviewed her, I cared.
Absolutely.
I said, you're going to, young lady, you may be 15 years old, and I see greatness in your future. Okay, tackle for Edison.
The real question is, who discovered Sports Friday on the go? That's the brainchild of the man sitting next to me on my right-hand side. That would be the one and only Nacho Man, Don Sloan. Now, although I did kind of discover the title. We were talking about that one day, and I said, well, why not just Sports Friday on the go? Because you were describing, you said, well, you're on the go. You're on the go.
Yeah. You know, you're right. I called it, end zone.
Yeah, or something like that.
I called it the end zone.
And you were saying, well, people would go with you. They would go with us. I said, well, that's the name.
Yeah.
Sports Friday on the
Here's
go.
St. Clairsville, and this could it be? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's a touchdown, Billy.
Ollie Muley said he needed to have a big game, said he would have a big game. He is having a huge first half. Not just him, the entire squad for St. Clairsville. Get it done. And Ollie Muley, one of the focal points right now, and he just stands there. He's got the pink on the shoes, and he's ready to go. Ollie Muley having a great game. Chris says, "What's up?
Let's go to Creek." What? There is nowhere that you can just watch the Creek game. Is that the question? No, we're doing our best.
Where can I only see the Creek game? You can buy a ticket and go to the Creek game. Other than that, you're here with us.
Yep. Okay, so that makes it 14-0 Red Devils.
TD Red Devils. Yep. I'm just trying to keep up with the comments. The Creek practice week. They did. Trust me, they did, and they're showing it as they come back in this one. A horrific start, no doubt about it. But they are Caldwell 7-7 according to Rat Poison. They're turning things around. And here comes Major out across the 35. I'll tell you what, Don, if they put a touchdown in here, all of a sudden they get a 2-point conversion. If they go for it, it's 23-16. That's a whole new ball game going in the second half. This game is far from over.
Easy one for you, Bill. The name of Bob Seger's band.
Band?
Yeah.
Silver Bullet.
There you go. Good. I'm just glad because you're way off tonight on some of this stuff. I had to
What
give you
was my?
You
what
have
am I
to
off
Google
on?
your favorite Bob Seger song.
There's so many of them. I wanted to make sure I had the title right. You want to do favorite songs Run DMC?
What was your
Let's do
favorite
it.
Wild Cherry song?
Well, play that funky music,
Well,
White
there you
Boy.
go.
That's their biggest. We have to know that legally.
We work in Mingo Junction and he's from here.
You have to be able to know that answer. If you don't know the answer, you're not allowed to work in Mingo Junction.
Well, there you go. Here's Edison. Hellier. He nice through and gets the gain of 2 or 3.
You ever call people and you have to do credit cards so they want all the information? Well, where are you from? Steubenville, Ohio. And then before they can say anything, hometown of Dean Martin. Oh, really? I said, yeah, legally we're required to tell everybody that as soon as we call. Like, what?
Here's Major. Cuts it.
Good job. Good
Nice hard run. Get back in the huddle. Get a play, get back in the huddle. Keep grinding, keep fighting. Not over the clock hits zeros. Here's Edison.
Nolan Hot rolls out.
That
Looks
pass
deep
is
and
incomplete.
Where were we?
Well, the other way. Donnie Irish. I mean, talk about older favorites and so forth.
Good dude.
Yeah, I could
Good
see
dude.
him every day of the week.
Yeah. All right.
Leah. Oh yeah. You didn't know. See, you didn't know that was
Keith Jackson. Her first tour was
You
the
didn't know
opener
that was
for
Donnie
Rascal
Irish.
Flats.
All right. Focus,
because I'm reading the comments. We're getting the comments on for everybody. You guys do a wonderful job here. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate you guys checking us out and joining in on the conversation. One more score. Creek is back. Absolutely. Well, I live across Europe, sir. If that wasn't the case, I would buy a ticket. Fabulous.
Really,
Well,
Bill? You're insult. People watching in another country.
I didn't know he was in another country.
Across a continent, and you're insulting them.
Shark. I'm not insulting him. I just said Shark.
You told him to buy a ticket. Here's Craig.
I said.
Nice pass. If you had a ticket, you'd see this live.
You see,
Touchdown, Indian Craig.
Pinal.
Back into it.
There you go.
All right.
Shark gets a touchdown.
And typical at Creek, somebody stands up in front of us every time.
I like the fact that Shark is watching.
No.
My next question is where in Europe are you at, Shark? Shark, go Creek.
Athens is up 14-10. This game is not 23-14. What was that game a few weeks ago? Creek did this. Was it St. C? Remember they dropped behind and battled, went back to overtime, and that's color bars. Okay, there you go. 23-14.
Why is Shark's fired up? He's in Albania. Wow. Tremendous.
Wow.
Thank you for tuning in.
No, I'm trying to tell a story. You keep interrupting
hold on. I got to get to this comment right now before you go anywhere else. Bill, all sports aside, your father-in-law was an excellent doctor, Dr. J.J. Macedonia.
Yes, he was.
Excellent bedside manner, and he is missed by everyone. Crafty Cat, thank you very much.
Okay. What? Yeah, who did Toby Keith? Toby Keith discovered Taylor Swift.
You discovered Taylor Swift. Just take credit for it.
All right, here's Akron, Manchester. No, let's go to the bass fishermen of Pymatuning Valley. Bill, now I forgot what I was going to say because you interrupted me 5 times. No, this was it. We get a list every Monday. Like we can tell where you're watching from. Okay. And the one week we had it was 12 hours viewed in Italy.
There you go.
So somebody was on vacation in Italy.
I think Shark was on vacation in Italy.
And took the time to we're Bob the Billionaire.
Well, again, and here's the thing.
You're in Italy and you're going to check out
I'm just going to say this, that it doesn't say where you were located when you put your comment.
Let's go to
up.
Johnstown.
That's the only way you could see
the
it.
team playing St. Clairsville. Pymatuning
to be in attendance, whether you're in Europe or in the Ohio Valley. But we are glad that you're here with us. We're always glad. We're just trying to have some fun. He was not in Italy, Don.
He was
Shark
not.
was not in Italy.
Somebody was.
Somebody was in Italy.
And what was the? Oh, I send it to you every week. There's a bunch in New York City. There's a bunch. What was it? Ashburn, Virginia. If you're the people who watch, because there was more than one watching Ashburn, Virginia, let us know. We can't show it because it's on NFHS, but Danville just ripped off a long touchdown run against Central.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's Pymatuning. Pass is caught.
Good hit. Oh, and then a good recovery.
Yeah.
You make the hit, and you make an explosive play, but you don't wrap up, but you manage to get up and still make the tackle.
You jerk the hook,
you go
Bill.
downfield. Yeah.
You got it.
That's right. You got to set it.
You got to set the hook, man.
Set it. As they once said on those Ronco commercials, set it and forget it.
All right, here is Johnstown Monroe, and that's not a whole heck of a lot of anything.
Nico Jacob was on the tackle for St. Clairsville.
Okay, look, hit Creek. Is that an interception? St. Clairsville, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm looking at. My mind's looking at one thing. And
Creek and the schools around that part of Ohio were exchange students like me, and maybe they were watching live.
Absolutely. That's a good, that's a good idea. I never thought of that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because who the heck would watch us when they're on vacation? And they bring a pop to Jordan, but nobody brings us anything.
You know who brought that pop to Jordan at the beginning of the week? I do.
His cup runneth over. Here's a punt. All right, here come the Devils. 35.
Ollie Muley
to the 40.
Ollie Muley.
45 across midfield.
Ollie Muley. Let's go, Ollie Muley.
Well, let's make it happen.
Well, Shark, like I said before, I am thrilled that you were joining us for the games, and we greatly appreciate it. We really do. Blackbrook Creek.
Oh, get it.
Picked up.
It's a rugby game. Down to 15. Oh, how the tides have turned in the days of our lives.
You just have to keep plugging along. A lot of game left. You get some positive things happening, and all of a sudden, you are back in the ball game.
Oh, my goodness.
Special teams has been absolutely huge.
Let's go back. I mean, the hand's gone now. We'll go. Here we go. Here's Indian Creek. Hit it.
Major.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's been all. A little bit of
late hit there, fellows.
Yeah. A little helmet.
I told you halftime. There's 180 in the one band, and a bunch of they're both 190 and 110. There's been like 300 people marching in halftime at that.
Now here's the question for that one.
Yeah, what's St. Clairsville? Because they're on the move too. Everybody's on the move at once.
Baby Ruth. Where did Baby Ruth come from? Chris saying Baby Ruth. Is that favorite candy bar? Did we mention it? Yeah, it's Halloween tonight.
It's Halloween tonight, Billy.
Yeah. What's your Reese's?
Here's Starkey. Swing, top side, put all 15,
has some running
10
room.
Down to the 9.
Don, do you have a favorite candy bar or candy that you'd like for?
Bill, I'm in a very health conscious part of my life.
Don, I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about your entire life. What did you like to eat when you were a kid?
Apples.
When you were a kid. When you went trick or treating.
I'm gonna tell you a true story here in a second.
Well,
if you don't interrupt me.
You got a rock? Like Charlie Brown?
No, I would go. There was this place everybody loved to go to. It was Mrs. Thor. It was at Thorhauer's store, and you would go there and the candy case. Remember the old glass candy case? Get anything you wanted. That's what just touchdown. See, Bill, sometimes you try to speak things into existence, but
that's right.
Down to the 2-yard line. But no, I said, can I not have candy? Can I just have like about 4 packs of baseball cards? And I would do that. I would get football. It was football, so football cards. I would get cards. But if I had to.
You never went trick-or-treating? You got
I
baseball
went trick-or-treating. No, we did. At Thorhauer's. Just true story.
But we have to answer this question.
I like the one with the nuts, Almond Joy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or is that Mounds?
No, Almond Joy. Almond Joy.
No, Almond.
Almond Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't.
because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy. That's the one with the nuts. Which one says on that?
Almond Joy.
Almond Joy. That's
now here's a quick question. Shark has this question. Will you live stream Creek Marching Band? Unfortunately, due to music rights, and copyrights, we are unable to show the bands due to our legal counsel.
Indian Creek, take it, Creek.
Nope.
Oh no, we can't. We can't. Because if we could, Bill and I would sing. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
We can't even sing.
Oh, we can sing, but we can't sing.
No, we can sing. We just can't sing legally on here, or we're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
All right, we got two teams knocking on the door at the same time. Creek and St. Clairsville. We're going to
Creek's
going to score.
Creek's up first. St. Clairsville still looking at their play on the wristband.
Here we go, Creek. And that, my friends, is no.
Fourth down. And St. Clairsville, short game.
They're short. Okay, so we're going to stay where we're at. Okay, 4th and 1. There you go. Clock ticking.
Do they not have a timeout?
Before the half. No, I can't tell. Handoff in. That's a touchdown. Panal.
So suddenly,
we
right
got
at the
a
end,
ball game. Let's eat. Did you see that?
Ollie Muley.
Here come the Devils.
Ollie Muley looking for a first half hat trick.
I don't know, but Adam Ray was doing the let's eat. Let's go. Devils. Is that all? That's all.
Ollie Muley.
That, my friends, is a Red Devil. Is a touchdown. It should be.
His knee went down, and he may not have had the ball across. We'll have to see what the official says. I don't think they're going to give it to him.
I watch a lot of ACC football live in person, and I don't know what anything is anymore because they've got the worst officials.
I think they gave it to him.
They did. So how about that? There's 4.1 seconds to go in the half at Creek when they scored that. Okay. And they had no timeouts. No, they had no timeouts left. So that game's not 23-21.
Yep.
And the extra point is good. Oh, beautiful Craig Miner shot. Nice pan to the scoreboard. 21-0 Devils. 6:36 to go in the half. Speaking of scoreboards, let's show the scoreboard at Kettlewell Stadium.
Not to be a wise guy, but apparently they did practice.
Who?
Indian Creek. We had
23-21.
We were asked earlier if they'd practiced.
All right, there we go.
Buckeye Valley 21-10. Franco Barclow to kick off, number 16 for Indian Creek. We'll put that down to about the 25 fielded there. Time should be off the clock, and that should be the end of the half.
Okay, Creek goes to the halftime locker room. Manchester attempting a field goal, William.
This is Higgins.
Well, you know who Higgins was.
Low line drive kick, but it is up and it is good.
Higgins was the sidekick on what TV show?
That would be Tom Selleck.
Yes.
That would be Magnum. PI.
High five. That was you got that, Bill. Yep. You redeemed yourself.
I'll tell you what a great show to be a part of if you had to film over in Hawaii.
All
right, you're gonna have to work in Hawaii.
So this is Manchester 17, Edison 7. Okay, now Toronto just scored again, and they just kicked an extra point. And that is on NFHS through the K-Night Network, through the OHSAA, if you want to check that one out. Yeah, but
it's a running clock. Yeah.
Hey, we got the Penn State Ohio State game at noon on WTOV tomorrow.
Toronto just scored unless that was a replay.
I don't know, William.
They just scored again.
This is the fisherman with a completed pass.
The fisherman?
That Pymatuning Valley.
The Lakers.
The Lakers. There you go.
That's a personal foul penalty. The third hit on the out of bounds marker probably got that one thrown.
What's the Brooke Weir score?
20-something? 20?
20. That's what I like. That just a definitive answer, Jordan. Here's the kickoff for the Manchester team, the Panthers. Let's hit it. Hit it. All right, out to the 35-yard line.
I tell you what, I just thought of this. Our man Shark, or it could be woman Shark.
There you go.
Shark. Going to be a late night.
Really?
Yeah. Albania.
I'd say. Well, here's
It's
the.
like
Let's
it's
go.
5
Let's let
hours
the guys
difference or 5 or
focus. Let's
6
go back
hours.
to St. Clairsville. We got a football in the air.
So it's after midnight already.
Pass.
Shark's staying up
Incomplete.
late. It is a Creek comeback. Creek getting it done. Danville over, according to Tina Bell, 24-0 over Steubenville Central.
Here's Edison to the air. Incomplete. Okay, can we, our man at Edison, can we see what the time is on the clock?
So it's 12:50. It's 7:57 here. It's 12:57
No,
there.
on the clock.
Yeah, no, I'm just giving you the
At
time in
Akron,
Albania.
Manchester.
Johnstown is now in shock.
How about my power? 7:13 to go in a half. Now let's go back to
Your
the
powers.
thing. 2nd and 10 on the 34. Now pan left, and let's go back because I don't want to miss a play. I don't want to miss a 66-yard touchdown. Pan left. Thank you. Here we go. See, we missed the play. We can't be on the scoreboard. We just need to know what's going on. Timeout at St. Clairsville. Timeout here.
Rocco looking for the tush push.
Do we have a Union local update?
Wow, Rosecrans over Canot Valley, 21-14. I'm a little surprised by that score.
I got a text from someone. Oh,
From someone.
he can't. No, Reno. He can't get the thing here. We're gonna have to
Reno,
call
drive
him.
up to the station. You can be the third
Be
man
a
on the
guest.
show. Yeah,
That's
come be
it.
a show. Come be a part of the show. Text him that, Don.
Yeah. 8-0 Clay Battelle, end of the first half over Oak Glen.
Jason wants a small request.
Yes.
Can we make the ticker go faster? Faster scrolling. I do not control that.
No, the ticker's not controlled in this room. It's controlled in mission control. No. It's for those of
There
us.
you go,
that are-
Don. Where
Right.
did Wild Cherry have a nightclub?
Wow. Wow, that's a tough one.
I do not know that answer. There's Tina Bell checking in with Africanic, the Africentric, I'm sorry. 12-7 over Union Local.
And we've got a guy there. Tanner Mounts is there. Any idea the time in the St. Clairsville game? And the score in the Central game?
Central's down 24-0.
What's Toronto? Toronto's up big, right?
Yes.
You
Caldwell's
try
up,
being
Caldwell's up
57 years
21.
old, not being able to see anything.
Toronto's up 28-0, according to the ticker. Danville 24-0 over Steubenville Central. Manchester 17-7 over Edison.
Reno Sockotch is on and watching us.
All right, we found it.
And we found him.
Coach, if you don't want to watch, come up and be a guest. We invite you. You have a standing invitation to come and be a guest on the Sports Friday on the Go.
I think he might be a little busy next Friday.
Oh, absolutely. He'll be very busy next Friday when Big Red's playing in the second round of the postseason. And I'll
Bill,
tell you what
always remember this, Bill. You play to the echo
of the whistle.
whistle.
That is correct. I've heard that once or twice.
And
I've
there
heard
are
that.
only two kinds out there. Those like us who are humble, and then those who are about to be humble.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's true.
There you go. You think
That is
I didn't
true.
listen. You don't think I listen to stuff? Where are we at? I'm so lost.
Caddis.
Who's in Caddis?
That was the nightclub where Wild Cherry had a
Really?
nightclub in Caddis.
What was the name of it?
Don Sloan's house.
I think it was
MJ checking in. I like this one.
What?
You play to win the game.
There you go. Playoffs. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wait a minute. I guess that was a guess. That was a guess. That was a guess. Jack says nope on that.
Well, what was the one out to the Imperial on the left that everybody always went to? What was the name of that one?
Incomplete. And I'll tell you what.
Here's a pass for Pymatuning, and Pymatuning they might score. No, they're down to about the 10.
I'll tell you what. 7 may be their best player, their best overall player.
Faulkner?
Jace Faulkman. Senior, 5'9", 160 pounds. Looks bigger than 5'9".
Toronto, 28, nothing at the half.
It's all Halloween. The Creek is the comeback kids tonight. There you go. As we said at the beginning of the ball game, it was an absolute nightmare the way the Indian Creek game started. But it's so early in the game. If you can just get a little bit of confidence, get some good things going, you can turn around, and that's exactly what Indian Creek has done. Pymatuning looking to throw, and a man open inside the 10-yard line. I think. Still on speed. Touchdown. Slippery. Number 2 is slippery.
Yeah. That's like
who?
When you reel the fish in and you get it out of the net and you get it off the hook and it jumps out of your hands, and then you tell everyone you should have saw the one that got away.
Did you like that sound effect?
Because I went, but I've had that happen.
Oh, I've had that happen too.
It's like, oh my, it's the biggest fish I ever caught, and it slips out of your doggone hands.
And then there's a lot of noises that aren't. They might be expletives that you can't say.
Dadgummit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's a beautiful scoreboard, but let's go somewhere else.
Wow. Danville update. Danville 32-0 over Steubenville Central in the first half.
Okay, and we're going to show some highlights of that here shortly. Actually, they're sending an update to the update that we didn't run yet. But do you have the update to the original?
John Morris wants to know who will Big Red play next week.
Buckeye Valley.
It's being determined, but right now Buckeye Valley is beating up on Athens. I don't know how much you're beating up on Athens, but
Joe Burrow's not playing there today.
That's true.
Why.
That's the difference.
All right, here we go. Here go the Cats. Man in motion to the top side. We got one sidecar. Hot. Caught. Oh, it's 3rd and short.
What's wrong with you?
Wait, isn't the World Series on? What's the World Series? Is it started yet?
Yamamoto.
I'm
betting on Yamamoto tonight. They could have been up there in game 2 when he played. That's another touchdown just scored by Danville. So they are now up.
They're up big.
Oof. Would that be 40 now if they get the 2-point conversion, if they go for 2?
All right, here come the Cats. Cats in the Cradle. That was James Taylor, right?
No.
Wasn't?
No. It was
we did this one week.
Cats in the Cradle and Silver Spoon, Little Boy Blue and the Man in the Moon.
James Taylor.
When you coming home, some don't know when.
You're very close to singing.
I know.
Thousands of
Harry
dollars.
Chapin.
There you go, Harry Chapin. I like Mary Chapin Carpenter in the 70s. That's who 70s, 90s is who I like. Let's go for a tour. Okay, 3:10. 4th and 1.
Shark wants to know when Creek's back in the field. They probably have about 15 minutes left to go in half. And unfortunately, we can't show the band.
Oh, here we go. St. Clairsville running that kickback. Hey, ho.
Remember Danny Bonaducci from the Partridge Family?
Yeah, the redhead.
I remember when I was a kid, he was on the Mike Douglas show.
Oh, the Mike Douglas show. That was a good show. Yeah,
the Mike Douglas show. And he and Harry Chapin came on and played Cats in the Cradle. And Danny Bonaducci, I don't know how old he was at the time, started to weep on the show because the song touched him so much. The message in the Cats in the Cradle. It's about.
She doesn't know it. She's
it's a great song, but
that's close. And here's St. Clairsville.
She actually told me when she turned 26 that she felt so she was 30. I said, you've got 4 years to get to 30. Oh.
All right, let's go to the Cats of Edison, not to be confused with the Cats in the Cradle by Harry Chapin.
$40-0, Danville.
And that is hot legs. Did he make it? A fourth. Oh, that's third down. This is fourth down.
Don, there you go.
What?
Barn Imperial is called the Aquanet.
Aquanaut. That's it.
Aquanaut.
Aquanet's hairspray, Bill.
Yeah,
Aquanaut.
that's, well.
Yeah. There was one called Sneakers somewhere. There was
Liberty up on Claymont, 18-0.
All right. My computer just died. Anyway, and Liberty, that's the Leopards. That's such school. If you're ever drive Interstate 80, Ohio into Pennsylvania, you look to your right, you drive by the Liberty football field all the time. They stopped them. Yeah, Edison got stopped on fourth down. Okay, here come the Red Devils. They're on their own 35-yard line. Man goes in motion, top side. There's the handoff. Is there a fumble? No. No, it stopped at 38, second down. Here is Manchester going up top. They're airing it out. We're going to take a look, and it's going to be a incomplete. He dropped. I thought he caught it. I'd go jump on it
around his back. Wow.
Tell me, has anyone ever heard of Oregon Clay until Mason Heinchel emerged on the scene as quarterback for Pitt? I saw a thing this week. CBS had him listed as the number one quarterback, I think, in college football. Like, he's good. I just think you're getting the cart ahead of the horse there a little bit. But I'd never heard of Oregon Clay, ever.
And just people keep saying Cat Stevens is not. That is not. It's Harry Chapin, 1974, Cats in the Cradle. Good pressure from Edison.
Incomplete.
Caldwell up on Grove City, 21-7.
Africentric 12, UL 7 at the half. Danville 40, Central nothing. Okay, Toronto games at half.
Sheridan, Grandville, Sheridan up 21-14. Portsmouth 13, Amanda Clear Creek 7 at half.
All right, here's Manchester. That pass is caught. Gain of about 7. Okay, Pymatuning with the football. Bill wants to see us on TV. Can you hit the button?
No, I don't want to see us on TV. I don't want to hear us for a second.
Oh.
Thank you.
But I want double pepperoni.
Well,
I
thought you were going for the meat lovers.
That's one thing. I still everything out, but I can't eat the vegetarian pizza.
Kenneth checking in. Kicking in Creek, Rudy from Pennsylvania. All right. Thanks for joining us.
Let's go to the Manchester.
Ridgewood up big 21.
Akron Manchesters.
St. Mary's over Tyler Consolidated 7-6 in the second.
I'll tell you what, Old Connaughton and Bishop Rosecrans entertaining. 21-20 Rosecrans at the half.
And they were up. They were up 21-14. So that's going to be close when they come down to the wire as well.
Boy, these games are Creek's going to be starting the second half before these teams got a halftime. Here's Manchester, and they're down to the 10.
Manchester likes to throw the football. And Edison's been throwing the football. Indian Creek likes to run it. And Johnstown Monroe kept it on the ground for the most part.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
That's the big difference maker.
57 seconds to go in the half. St. Clairsville's got to be getting near the half, too, I'd imagine.
I would think. Let's go to St. Clairsville. We need a commercial break anytime soon.
Yeah, we're working on all this. There's the knee.
Oh, there's the knee. Okay.
That means they'll be going to the half.
All right. So,
all right. You asked for halftime. You got halftime. So what was the score down there? 21-7.
21-7.
St. Clairsville in the lead. And we'll wrap up the final few seconds of the first half.
Portsmouth and Amanda Clear Creek, we had a score on that just a little while ago. It was 13-7. Can't get to move back up there. All right.
All right, Manchester, and a little screen.
Little shake, and
that
could be a fumble.
He got stopped at the 1. Is it?
He's calling it a first down.
Oh.
He was laying on top of the player unless they ruled his momentum was done. But that ball came out, would have been live if he hadn't touched the ground. Big play there, knifing through on defense. Edison, big stop. Looks like someone shaking up on the play. Hayden Russell came through and shaking up right now. It looks like he's going to get up and head back to the huddle. They're probably going to tell him he's got to miss a play. 34 seconds to go. And Manchester up 17-7. If they call timeout, he may be able to stay in the game. Let's go to Brook and Weir.
28-8 Brook. With 20 minutes in the second quarter, whatever that means. Okay.
Ball's out. Flag on the play, but Brook has it. Scooped it up. Heading for the end zone.
I just pick up my speed a little bit there. There you go.
Let's go back to Manchester.
And Manchester, they pounded in for a touchdown.
Did they get a touchdown? I don't see anyone with a signal. Manchester was looking very happy for a touchdown.
Well, he looked like he ran in and was laying on his back in the end zone.
That was pretty anticlimactic celebration. Higgins on to attempt the extra point.
I didn't see signals, happiness.
Yeah, nothing.
Sadness.
Higgins going with a white and a black shoe. The yin and the yang of kicking shoes.
All right. So that made it 24-7, 28 seconds going to half. We will take a timeout. You're watching Sports Friday on the Go, opening night of the Ohio High School Football Playoffs.
Looking for your next vehicle? Look no further than RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. With our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles to choose from, we have what you're looking for. Visit us or go to rcauto.com and explore our large pre-owned inventory. RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where our only focus is you.
It It takes some out-of-the-box thinking for a business to thrive in today's economy.
That's why at M&M Hardware you'll find helpful and friendly staff who can help you find exactly what you need for any project.
From lawnmowers to grills and more.
Now that's the prime I'm talking about.
In medicine, we drive innovation. Our physicians have performed thousands of robotic procedures. It's all about precision and faster healing times.
The robotic surgery is revolutionary. It leads to shorter hospital stays. It leads to less pain postoperatively for the patient and a quicker recovery. The WVU family allows us even more access to this technology.
In medicine, we drive innovation. WVU Medicine, Weirton Medical Center.
And you were
Swift kick.
looking live at Akron, Manchester. Game with Edison. They just scored another touchdown. So Manchester in command at 24-7. The Brooke Weir game is Brooke 28-8. I believe that game went to
Hey,
halftime.
Can you
And
I'm gonna show some video from. Can you take?
all right, well, let's get the end of the half here.
Well, this is
see what
big. This
Edison's
is
doing
big
here.
stuff.
Pass. Oh, is it in there? I think it's in there. Nope,
They're calling
incomplete.
incomplete. Said hit off the ground. We've got an update from the Twinsburg North.
Norway. Twinsburg playing Norway.
No, they're playing. Who are they playing? Nordonia.
Macedonia. Nordonia, ironically.
Well, speaking of Macedonia and Nordonia, Mika Macedonia, my sister-in-law, my nephew, Mr. Mason Borner, just hit a 34-yard field goal for the Twinsburg Tigers. Makes it a 14-10 game at the half.
Hot pass is caught.
Complete. Down the 35-yard line. Skylar Willoughby, the senior 6'3", 165-pound wide receiver with the catch. And Mika Macedonia, Mason's mom, she went to Steubenville Central, part of the state championship team back in the day as one of the athletic trainers. So congratulations to her on that history, and congratulations to Mason on his extra point and field goal tonight. Hoping the Tigers come up winner. Yeah, I said that. I'm rooting for him. Let's go. Ian went up there. The son said, "Hey, go see him kick." I said, "Okay." Keep me updated. So he's actually keeping me updated. He usually doesn't. What's going on here with Don? We're going to see Edison punch a touchdown in here.
Let's hope so. They're in the 20-yard
Cut it to a
line.
3-point game.
Here's hot pass, throw.
Oh, he's got
caught.
a man. Willoughby.
You better believe it.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Edison.
Oh, that's a
No,
touchdown. He broke the plane. That's
Yeah,
a
there you go.
touchdown. The referees can hear us. Big score for Edison. And all these teams that were down, Edison, Indian Creek, very much back in it. All of these games very much up in the air as we
So that makes it.
get ready for the second
Let's
half.
see what happens here. This a kick would have made it 28-14, but are they going for two? Yeah, they're back.
Andrew Kirkman attempt a critical extra point.
It's good.
Kick is up and it is good.
So that game will go to half, and we're going to tell you what the score is as soon as we
How
take
much
a
time?
ride. So 24-14.
With no time left on the clock.
How about that?
Awesome. Awesome.
Here's
from
Monroe. Not
the
much going
Wildcats.
there. So just underway in the second half with Johnstown, Monroe, and Indian Creek. And this was what, Bill? 23-21. 23-21. Boy, the Creek defense playing inspired. I mean, the beginning of the game, Johnstown Monroe was getting 3, 4 yards
Yep.
every trip, but not now. Third down. Quarterback looking,
all kinds of
and he's going to
pressure.
be thrown down.
That's got to be in the grasp. There's no way. That's not a sack. Shark checking in. Is Creek starting anytime soon? As you can see, they just started. Get kind of late there. So right now it's 1:21 in the morning. Shark, put the coffee in the pot. Get ready to go for a late night. This is going to be a wild one. May come down to the end.
Okay, let's tilt down a little bit. Not a great punt, but it's going to get a great roll. Hey, with that, let's take a look at what Central and Danville while we got a quick moment. We'll let it rip. All right, and this was Danville. I think it was their first possession. They go down and score. Parker Proper, their freshman quarterback, going to score. Then later again, Danville fighting up the middle for the touchdown. And then they ripped off a big one here. I don't have a 0 on my program. But scoring early and often in this one was Danville. Completed touchdown pass to Wesley Payne.
Another big run here, I think.
Yeah, this was the 60-yarder.
That's 0 again. The mystery man.
And Danville just keep on rolling. They were up. I think that's the same play, but it was 40-0. Right, Bill? 40-0. Let's go back to Creek live action. And short gain for there. So Creek looking for a third down.
Shark from Albania says, as long as Creek wins, it'll be worth staying up. Get a little coffee going, put your feet up. That's a good late night, that's worthwhile staying up that late.
Hey, North Carolina and Syracuse tonight.
Hey, is my dad yelling at the television set? Oh, they're winning right now, 7-3 after 1. He's happy. Oh, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna show Mason's field goal from 34 yards. Did you guys know that?
There's a swing pass, Pinal, and big gainer here for the Creek.
Oh, down the sideline, out of bounds at about midfield. Big gain. Oh, hopefully didn't get. He might have gotten dinged up. His teammate fell out of bounds. He fell out of bounds. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, Pinal took that screen and was off to the races down the sideline. But boy, he went down funny.
Yeah,
looked
awkward.
like he was grabbing his hamstring. All right, we'll stay here with Creek as they break the huddle. Ball out at midfield, and I'm telling you, you couldn't have had any worse of a start to a game than this game tonight for Indian Creek. This is Measure to the 40. Measure.
Everything
to the
going
31.
Indian Creek's way. We're not there to feel the actual energy of the crowd, but you can feel it through the screen that Johnstown Monroe just does not have the juice that they had in the first half, and Indian Creek has taken over everything, including the momentum.
Yeah, but when you make the mistakes on the kickoff, you touch and give them the football, and then the second kickoff and a bad snap. It was they were beating themselves, and then now they've just old Mo, and I don't mean Don Morrison or Matt Morrison. I mean old momentum is now just in the side of the Creek. Here's Starkey.
He's going to has some running room, and he's down at that was the 15. Looks like now. What a season he's had.
Remember, he had that huge touchdown run in the first half.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful run. Mark that down for your plumbers and pipe fitters play of the night. First half.
Noted.
Noted. Make a note.
Noted. Buckeye Valley over Athens, 21-10 at the half.
Here's Measure.
Physical football, never a bad thing. Can make, you just keep leaning on them, keep coming back and coming back.
Well, you see that though once in a while in game. A team will jump out big. What was it, 20-0, 21-0?
Yeah,
they'll jump out big, and it's like they kind of
23-0.
They kind of let it sit back or rest. I mean, you got to keep your foot on the throttle.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Starkey. Yeah, you jump up and you're amped. You got everything going, and you're just everything's going perfect. You're up big, and you just ease back a bit, and the other team comes back in. The longest time that early, man, you got a puncher's chance, a fighter's chance.
Oh, absolutely.
And who would have thought? I mean, Creek could go in here and take the lead.
Yeah.
Fake to measure. Starkey fires, pass.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, out of bounds. Well, thank goodness, because those guys love to stand up. They're standers. Okay.
Now, the thing is, Indian Creek could take the lead with a field goal. Franco Barclays had a great season.
Whatever. Just don't do it in that corner of the end zone. Do it in the other corner of the end zone where the standers don't block us.
So they have a good kicking game. Indian Creek, Franco, their kicker, their starter, he made 3 field goals in one game.
Yeah.
That we brought on Sports Friday on the Go. Like Randy, the creek is rising.
There's Major, and nobody's going to stand in front of that shot. Major, touchdown, and the Creek, are they on the rise? You better believe it, as they have taken the lead in a game that was slipping away in the beginning.
Coaches kept their cool and didn't panic. They are to be commended. Man, they still got a long way to go.
Can we hear the people screaming? Do you want to try that? Let's sit down. Nobody's screaming? Okay. I wanted to hear the voluptuous sounds of the Indian Creek.
The voices in my head scream every day. Oak Glen 8, Clay Battelle 8, third quarter. No need for the field goal. Nope. No, sir. Just need to make that extra point. They went for 2. Got it. Jumped from 27 to 23 to 29-23. So big 2-point conversion.
Jump off that. We don't need color bars. Okay, let's take a look at the first half Indian Creek highlights. Look at that. You didn't know that was coming. You're like, there we go. The Creek taking the field. Yeah, and this was after the opening kickoff. The Creek touched, and then a short, about a 40-yard drive. Took up a bunch of time. Then there was the safety, and then the free kick, and another drive for the Johnnies, and they were up 2 touchdowns, and then the Johnnies again. Is that Bob Seger again?
Yeah, and the Silver Bullet Band.
So up 3 touchdowns, and then here comes Ian Starkey, the root canal to the end zone from my favorite dentist, and at the end, just some flair. There you go, touchdown, and that started the comeback with the Kettlewell Crunch, not to be confused with the Lambeau Leap. Starkey again. Steps up, fires, and great run after the catch.
Great blocking. Major finds a man to block, and all finds a way to trail him into the end zone.
Then the block punt.
Yeah.
Played hot potato with a little bit, but Luke McMillian with that block.
Needs to be a little more hurry up on that punt.
And then there is Pinal into the end zone, and that's where we were at the half. A 2-point game, my friends, but
let's take a timeout.
Katie bar the door. They're now in the lead. Now back to live action. Oh, that an offensive face mask. It sure as heck is, Bill. And you see, I'm telling you, sitting here, how many miles away, and I called it. You know,
That was right into the camera. I don't know if we could have missed
you've
that.
been around the game so long, Bill. Sometimes you just know. There you go. That's a rare call. But,
Yeah, it is.
I'm not just calling out a holding.
No.
That was an offensive
No.
face mask. Back him up.
15-yard penalty, still first down.
I do like the old school helmets though with the numbers on them. Like it. I'd like to see them, but there we go. There they are. Very nice. Yes, 35-7 leave. That's the John Marshall game. All right, handoff. Oh,
That's Myers.
Let me know if you have anything else fun to show.
And again, this
we'll
is
do some of the brackets at some point. Just have one ready. You could have this one ready. This is the game we're looking at, the Division 4, Region 19. Oh, hey, that's Pinal's back out there. Yeah. Remember, he got hurt on that long pass play. I've got people texting me about picks in the Breeders' Cup. I'm trying to watch football. Oh, backwards.
That's going to be down right there. Got to keep it cool.
Can you walk over here and enter the studio when you just whatever they do there?
What happened to St. Clairsville game? It's at half.
It's at halftime.
Halftime. Jack liked the root canal.
That was good. It's tough coming up with
Fresh
catchy
stuff, yeah.
sayings
Yeah.
with the dentist. I'm in it. Okay, well, good. I didn't think my computer worked, and it worked. You
So
don't want
take a big roll.
You don't want Reno and I technically somewhere trying to figure stuff out. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's not good. It's
No.
not good. I've just that stuff has passed me by.
Yeah.
But man, you give me a transistor radio, I'm all over it, man. I'll tune in anything.
Jordan, if you can put up the St. Clairsville.
Yeah.
I think we're looking at, is that a replay? That's halftime.
No, that's halftime.
No, it might not be halftime. That may be another touchdown to start the second half. St. Clairsville.
There's nothing
Yeah,
happening.
Take a shot of it.
Bill, you're looking at
Take a shot of
Toronto.
it. Take a shot of it.
That's
Thank you
that's
very
the
much.
band. There you go. All right. No, it wasn't a touchdown. That was the band, Bill.
Oh, okay.
Get your cheaters on.
I got them on.
But that's the problem. We need cheaters to read our notes, but we need something. We can't.
We need more games to be going on.
Oh, there you go. All right. Let's take a look. Pop that. Well, we're going to watch this Indian Creek play. And then Jordan's got some fancy graphics. Little toss.
Ball's on the ground. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And
recovered.
Johnstown Monroe has it. And the coaches at Johnstown Monroe were telling their guys the same thing about the beginning of the second half. Okay, they're back in it. They have the lead. We can come back like they came back. Two teams that had solid seasons. Now in the postseason, as we get a look. Oh, wait a minute, Don. I like this. I like this right here. Whoops.
Hit it. Go back. Yep.
Get Bill and Amajoy. Sounds good. I could go for an Amajoy.
Oh, did we have that up or not? That fumble, or not? We didn't. Just now, the Johnstown fumble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get your nachos ready, Nacho Man. The creek is alive.
They are alive.
That's Myers, number 40, and he is down to about the 5-yard line. Bill is correct. They're going to start shooting themselves in the foot. Late substitution for Indian Creek. Handoff. Sager. Touchdown. And all of a sudden, Johnstown's back in the lead.
Let's take a look at the bracket for this region that Indian Creek and Johnstown Monroe are in. 4, yep. And we'll take a trip around and take a look at some other ones while we're at it. But we're going to start there. So 3:18 to go into third, all tied up at 29. Okay. So there it is. So that one is now 29-29. The winner of this game takes on Jonathan Alder. Last check, we had Circleville over Philo 14-7. And the winner of that game will go on and take Indian Valley, who obviously is the favorite in this bracket.
They're a red hot buzzsaw.
So when you get a chance, let's go to Division 3 and just work our way down. So that was Division 4, Region 15. So 29-29, 3:18 to go in the third quarter. Division 3, Region 11. Steubenville. Okay, so Division 3, Region 11. Big Red will play the winner of Athens and Buckeye Valley. Big Red's a 3 seed, Athens the 11 seed, and Buckeye Valley is number 6. So there's a look at it there. And can you read the score?
It's 21-10 Buckeye Valley.
Very good. 21-10 Buckeye Valley over Athens. Winner plays Big Red, and it's Bloom Carroll 7-6 over Lyndon McKinley. The winner of that game plays Licking Valley. We saw Bloom Carroll earlier this year in their win against St. Clairsville. Okay, so we're good with that. And the St. Clairsville game, the second half is back underway there as well. And they are Division 5, Region 17. Okay. So that score is St. Clairsville 21, Pymatuning Valley 7. What as a halftime, the winner of that plays Garrettsville Garfield on the road, and then Berkshire getting smacked by North Lima South Range 39-0. The winner of that gets the distinct honor of playing Youngstown Cardinal Mooney.
Have fun with that.
And that's enjoyment. So there you go. So let's look at Ohio Division 5, Region 17 top bracket. And when we get a second, we'll take a look at the bottom half of that bracket. Division 5, Region 17 with Edison. So Claymont trailing Liberty 18-0 at the half, and then Manchester leading Edison 24-14 at the half. Looks like Liberty will go on to face Poland, and the Manchester Edison winner goes to Girard. So that's a look at the bracket for Division 5, Region 17. Next up, Division 5, Region 19. And you haven't missed anything. Let's take a look at this kickoff if we can. Yep, if you can. Okay. That's Creek back underway. Here's Pymatuning Valley. They are back in action in the second half to complete a pass out across midfield. So that is where we stand with a look at some of those brackets and some scores from those games. And Toronto's looked impressive. They're on the K-Night Network on NFHS.
Let's go to Indian Creek. Think about 2 yards for a first down for Indian Creek out near midfield.
There's Pinal.
Has some running room, has the first down, and goes out of bounds.
Where is that? Okay, they still have a timeout at St. Clairsville.
Starkey on the keep up the middle, down to about the 35-yard line. Let's go to Pymatuning Valley in St. Clairsville. Short gain on the run. With the Lakers on the move. Indian Creek at the line of scrimmage. Let's go to Indian Creek. And all goes in motion.
This game's tied up.
Starkey swings it outside. Couple of blockers. Makes a man miss. Bounces it outside. Goes out of bounds at about the 25-yard line.
And the Creek offense has been impressive. They're making things happen. Let's go back to St. Clairsville. Quarterback keep for the Lakers. Good tackle. The 29 trips up the quarterback. Union Local takes the lead over Africentric, 14-12.
Let's go to Indian Creek. Sack in the backfield. Starkey goes down.
Connaughton Valley, 26. Rosecrans, 21.
Back to St. C. Justin Britton came in at quarterback, number 12. And he basically put his head down, was looking at the ground, just kept running. Didn't know where he was going, just kept running forward. Starkey on a little screen, throws it back.
Jordan Hines.
What did I do with that?
Picked off by the Red Devils. St. Clairsville stops a nifty little drive from Pymatuning with the interception.
Back to Indian Creek.
Elijah
Starkey
Hill
to
with
throw.
the pick.
Aspinall takes a hit, spins, and is taken down at about the 17-yard line.
Melbourne 28, St. John nothing. Caldwell at Big 35 nothing. St. Mary's 14, Tyler 12 in the third. Morgan 29, Coldgrove Dawson Bryant 22. All right, we are looking at a fourth down at the Creek game. Pinal on the carry. First down, Indian Creek. You got it. Move the chains. Get those sticks moving. Here come the Red Devils. St. Clairsville. Incompletion.
We're having a request from Cleveland when we get a chance to show the path for Barnesville.
Yes.
On our brackets. We'll get to that in a sec. That
Division
is
5, Region 19.
Tina Bell with an update on Danville and Steubenville Central, 48-0. Danville.
All right.
Morgantown over University, 14-0.
Here's St. Clairsville. And when we go back to Creek, they're down 30-29. Start of the fourth quarter. Looking at a 1st and 10 on the 14. Here comes Ollie Muley blocking on the perimeter, and Muley out to the 36-yard line.
Looks like Edison and
that was a long
Manchester
halftime.
back on the field. Let's go to Indian Creek. Major. Good penetration from Johnstown Monroe as he's tackled for a loss. And it looks like we had an interception. Edison comes up with the turnover to start the second half. Let's see if we can get a name for you on that. We have the INT. Kenny Farnsworth, number 13, had the interception for Edison. So the Wildcats
Let's go back to Creek.
Starkey to throw. No one open. It's going to take off. And he's going to be tackled at about the 17, 18-yard line. Flag on the play. I think we might get a face mask.
Yep.
He came out of there, pulled it down as if almost telling them, they pulled my face mask.
Well, yeah, they face masked him, and then he had to jerk his own face mask to get in the
Fix
place.
It. Yep. See what the call is.
All right. St. Clairsville snapping it. All right. They're out to the 48.
Edison. Willoughby on the reception. He's going to have close to first down yardage. Nice little individual move. Cut it back inside and then swept back around quickly. Eddie Brown used to do that at the University of Miami. Give you a little shoulder to the inside, go back up the inside down the sideline. Indian Creek. Measure.
Touchdown.
Oh, they're going to push him in. It's like that police officer out in Missouri that pushed the 1,000-pound hay bale over.
Let's go to Edison. Creek back in the lead. Pump fake. Hot. Lets her fly. Picked off.
I'll return back to the 40-yard line.
The Creek 35-30 your score.
Cam Hollister with the interception, but
Oak Glen 8, Clay Battelle 8, and the quarter number 3. Here come the Red Devils. That pass is incomplete. What did we miss there? On Creek.
2-point conversion.
Okay.
So a 7-point ball game, 37-30 in the third quarter. Oh, now fourth quarter. That's right. They started the fourth quarter. So 10:50 to go. And if you had told everyone at the beginning of the game, after the first 7 minutes of the game, that Indian Creek would be up 7 with 10:50 to go, people would have called you crazy. But here we are. 37-30. Indian Creek with the lead with 10 minutes to go in the ballgame.
All right, let's take a look at our Barnesville bracket. And there's a question there for you, but somebody's asking, why is St. Clairsville in a different region than Union, Local, and Barnesville? I don't know. At one point, I believe St. Clairsville had 2 different congressional districts for Bob Ney and Charlie Wilson at one point, too. So why? Is it the gerrymandering? I don't know. But you'd think they'd be in the same one, but they were not. Ohio Division 5, Region 19. At one point, it was Portsmouth leading Amanda Clear Creek 13-7. The winner of that game plays Barnesville next week. Barnesville with the bye. Morgan and Cold Grove, Dawson Bryant 22-22. Winner of that goes to play Wheelersburg on the road. And this is the region that Ironton could not participate in the playoffs. They were banned, knocked out of the playoffs. So, or they'd have been in there, and Barnesville would have been playing tonight. So let's take a look at the other half of that Division 5, Region 19. Which would have Union Local in it. Yeah, the scores might be a little out of whack, but so Union Local now leading 14-12. The winner of that plays Nelsonville York. Zane Trey's 20 over, I believe that would be Cheshire River Valley, I'm guessing, and then they would play the winner of that plays Columbus Academy. So that's a look at that bracket, Division 5, Region 19. And when we get a chance, we'll take a look at Toronto's bracket. That would be Division 6, Region 23.
We due for a timeout?
Well, we're got to. Yeah,
Okay.
but we want to see what's going on at Indian Creek too, because they're moving. Take a look at it. Here's the There you go, Johnstown.
The Johnnies. Johnstown Johnnies, right? Johnstown Monroe Johnnies.
Yeah.
Well, Sports Friday on the Go brought to you by M&M Hardware, because duct tape can't do everything. WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center. In medicine, we drive innovation. RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where our only focus is you. And the Target Shop, the official clothing sponsor of Sports Friday on the Go. Buckeye Valley up 28-13 over Athens in the third.
Connaughton 34-21 over Rosecrans in a shootout. Connaughton just had a 75-yard touchdown pass. All those highlights and more on Sports Friday tonight at 11:10 on NBC and after the baseball on Fox.
We have a flag as we go to Edison and Manchester.
Come back to there's an injured player at the Creek game at the moment. So
my man G-Dog. Coach Bill, G-Dog says, hey, from Myrtle Beach, if I know G-Dog, he's got a hat on his head that has a dog on it of some sort.
There you go.
He was just a great guy. Went to Big Red, got his pilot's license, certification. He's doing great things. G-Dog, you are the man. Keep doing all the great stuff. It's awesome. Good to hear from you, brother. All right, that's it.
Okay, here's Manchester going up top, and that pass is caught.
It's caught.
Great
wow,
catch.
What a catch!
That for Akron Manchester is Lorenzo Donatelli.
Danville 54, Steubenville Central nothing.
All right.
Doug says, thanks, guys. Thank you,
We've
Doug,
got
for checking us out.
An injured player at St. Clairsville and an injured player at Creek. So that's why we're sticking on this game at the moment. Three 0 the Dodgers over the Blue Jays.
Yamamoto's got to be shutting them down.
It's on DCC 5, Bill. Not to be confused with DCC 1 through 8.
Mookie Betts.
First man through.
And it appears to be down at the 1.
Stopped. All right, St. Clairsville's back up. There we go. Just in time to watch everybody look to the sideline. Perfect.
Our favorite thing.
16-8 Clay Mattel. Yeah, I think Manchester put that one in the end. Boy, they don't get too excited.
No,
do
they
they
really don't.
That guy's getting a let's eat signal. All right, let's go to St. Clairsville. No, taking care of business. That's just man.
Yeah.
They do not get to. Okay,
What was
who
it?
scored?
Act
That's
like you've been there before.
who scored? That's what we're supposed
it
to
almost
do.
intercepted by St.
Both
Clair.
guys. The original and the second guy in the tip almost grabbed it.
Shark, we did not get a number on the injury at Indian Creek. Canton Valley pulling away a little bit from Rosecrans, 34-21.
Portsmouth 19, Amanda Clear Creek 7. So that would be Barnesville's date for next Friday night. That team would be Akron, Manchester.
CB's a Clay Battelle on top of Oakland 16-8.
Okay. Now, there's a penalty against Creek. Let's go back to Indian Creek. So now, Johnstown. Yes. Ooh, that is freaky stuff there. Let's zoom in and out a million times.
Sager.
Yeah, that's a touchdown. And they got down there on just a bunch of short runs after Creek scored to take the lead. So Creek up 7. Now they're up 1. So we'll find out if Johnstown Monroe can kick an extra point again. Ridgewood 28, Newcomerstown nothing. There you go. Major extra point here.
Up and
that's a bomb.
Good.
That would have been a 40-yard field goal. There you go. 37-35. 8:45 to go in the ball game. And those are color bars. Anyway, so we're tied up at 37. Indian Creek, the last 2 weeks played overtime games. And the week before that, they were in a 7-point game with Beaver Local. The 2 weeks before that, they were in Donniebrooks with Harrison Central and Belay.
Thank you, Rich.
So Creek's used to this. Creek's used to these slobber knockers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's the Red Devils.
And they're used to winning them.
All right. Slinging Sammy McLean. And that's a touchdown for the Red Devils. Oh, let me tell you.
Big play, big play, big play.
Brett McLean's a big-time fisherman, so you don't bring a team from the lake to town.
Jackson Starks
unless you're
hauls
ready
it in.
to get caught.
Dropped in the bucket, as they say. And a nice catch in the end zone. Big play for St. Clairsville.
Put it in the live well, boys.
That's it. Jackson is right.
You have no idea what I'm talking
about. No, I know what the live well is. It's on the boat. You put your basket. Just because I don't talk fishing with you, I used to fish all the time.
Here we go. Oh my goodness!
I'll tell you what.
They're the good. You know what? They're the squiggly iggly kickoffs didn't work out for those guys.
Squiggly iggly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a little honey hole. We'd go fishing trout, bass.
Yeah.
Then on Memorial
Bass and trout normally don't hang out in the same honey hole.
It's a big lake. We had some. Well, it was stocked with trout, and then there were some bass, and
Boy, I get him on a tangent, don't I? He just,
here's the deal.
Needle, and he
here's here's my dad loved to go fishing, and then our next door neighbor, the Foutses,
Indian Creek.
Ball's on the ground. Oh no!
And Monroe's got it.
Oh.
Well, I think that's Johnstown Monroe.
Swings my neighbor, Fred Fouts from Dayton, Ohio.
Edison, pass incomplete.
We go fishing, catch all the fish, stock them up over the summer.
Yeah.
Labor Day, marinate them, cook them on the grill. Anybody that came across the neighborhood in the apartment complex got to have some good eats. Tell me about a live well.
There you go, to the 42. Man, now it's back to some of the gremlins from the first quarter.
And that's the thing. You don't want to bookend it. You don't want to bookend it. You want it to go clear sailing. But the defense is going to have to stand up right here for Creek. Myers, big run. That's a strong run. Physical run. He's good. That's a good football player, number 40 for Johnstown. Puts his head down and gets after it.
All right, that is Landon Myers, a 5'10", 215-pound
Oh, no,
fullback.
he's got some running room, calls for the
Yeah.
block to be made. He's got a touchdown.
Ryan Sager. And that'll give the Johnnies a 1-touchdown lead.
Union Local on top, 14-12 now, according to our latest score that just got sent in from Jerry.
So we're going to watch his extra point, and we're done with the extra point. I want to show the Toronto highlights.
Is that 4 turnovers for if it's not 4, it's close to it. It's 3 or 4. 43-37 with 7:56 to go.
What happened?
We missed you. That's what happened.
No, I just heard a G's. What happened?
Color bars went up.
44-37. All right, let's go to the Toronto highlights when we're ready. Oh, that was Caden McGrath going in for the touchdown for Red Knights, and Brady Fair for Michael Henry.
Ooh, Michael Henry being sneaky.
Hey,
See
touchdown.
how sneaky he was behind the
Working on
lines?
it,
Just
it
got
was.
bent down like and then boop, stepped up
And
through it.
Michael Henry again to Brady Fair. Touchdown. Colin to put the quarterback first, and then this is like reading stuff backwards, man. All right, now Toronto played some offense. They played some defense too. This is Mason Clark, like
That's
a
an
mason
interception.
jar. Tighten the lid, baby. And then
Michael
Henry
Henry.
to Brady Fair. What do you do with your mason jars? You fill them with canned goods and you take them to the fair. Brady Fair with the touchdown. There you go. And
There's some award-winning preserves.
that's from the folks at the Jefferson County Fair. Appreciate the agricultural call outs there. So very nice. Very nice. Toronto dominated.
Might be a good time for timeout if we need to take one.
Well, we're
we
going to
need to
take
take
one. We're going to take a timeout and be right back.
Looking for your next vehicle? Look no further than RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. With our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles to choose from, we have what you're looking for. Visit us or go to rcauto.com and explore our large pre-owned inventory. RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where our only focus is you.
It takes some out-of-the-box thinking for a business to thrive in today's economy.
That's why at M&M Hardware you'll find helpful and friendly staff who can help you find exactly what you need for any project.
From lawnmowers to grills and more.
Now that's the prime I'm talking about.
In medicine, we drive innovation. Our physicians have performed thousands of robotic procedures. It's all about precision and faster healing times.
The robotic surgery is revolutionary. It leads to shorter hospital stays. It leads to less pain postoperatively for the patient and a quicker recovery. The WVU family allows us even more access to this technology.
In medicine, we drive innovation. WVU Medicine, Weirton Medical Center.
Crick. All right. What down was that, Bill?
That's got to be at least third. Or this might be third coming up.
Yeah, so we're back live at Indian Creek, and the Redskins looking at, I believe, I can't see the down marker. I think it's third. Here is Starkey.
Lots of time.
Pass is incomplete. Is there a flag?
No. This should bring up fourth
that
down.
brings up fourth down.
Still, I'm guessing there's probably about 6 minutes to go in the game. You got to punt that away, play some defense, come up with a turnover.
You're 4th and 9. There you go.
And Starkey's going to punt. Does a little bit of everything. Oh, I think, did that hit the back end of the block? I mean,
and
it looked like it went straight up in the air, almost like it hit the blocker in front of him. We'd have to slow down a replay, but that went straight up in the air. Unfortunate. So Johnstown Monroe's going to have a pretty good field position. Looks like right at midfield or close to it. They're going to spot this ball. Oh, all the way back at the 44. That really had some backspin on it.
So it was 34-0 Toronto last check with 3:23 to go.
And the other Toronto, the Blue Jays are on the board in the World Series down 3-1. Finally got a Sager. He's going to be bottled up. Good defense, good penetration by Indian Creek.
Well,
let's go to St. Clairsville. And we've got a touchdown for the Red Devils. What number is that? 21, Don?
20.
20 or 21?
Yeah,
20?
looks like a 20.
Nico Jacob?
Yeah. UL up 21-12. Our guy says 21-12 UL. I'm out. There you go. That is code for I'm coming back. I'm a long way away, and I'm going to edit the highlights. All right. There's a gain. Seager. He's short.
He's going to be short of the first down by about a yard.
East Palestine, 21. Berlin Center Western Reserve, 21.
It's third down or fourth down? I think it's fourth down.
Yes, it is.
Ball at the 35. Handoff. Myers, he has it. He may have more than that. He may have 6 more. 6 more for Johnstown Monroe. So that's going to put them up 13 at that point.
Yeah, Landon Myers, 5'10", 215, fullback. So St. Clairsville, that touchdown put them up 35-7 with 35 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Jack wanted to know if this is the most points scored at Kettlewell Stadium by 2 teams. I don't know.
I don't know. That Bel Air game had a lot, not a few weeks ago.
Buckeye Valley up over Athens,
35-13
the fourth. It's got to be close. Buckeye Valley? Don't know. $31-14, 2:50 to go in the third quarter. I thought that said third. Jordan rooting for the fourth quarter in this one.
Well, Buckeye Valley is on 901 Coover Road, Delaware. Reno better get the big fancy buses for that trip.
Well, he doesn't have to make the trip. They got to make it here.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Good point.
Reno, you just gave Reno a small heart attack.
Yeah.
What do you mean they're going to get buses?
No.
Did the state switch it?
No, it's the week after that. Yeah. All right. Buckeye Valley. Yes. Too many valleys in these things. And you got Licking Valley in the bottom of the bracket. All right, here's the return for the Creek. Melbourne, 34-0.
So the Creek is finishing like they started. Still time, but the fat lady may be humming.
Jack Colgrove, Dawson Bryant. Touchdown. No.
Ooh.
Incomplete. All right, let's go back to Creek.
Starkey pressured and not going to get away from the pressure.
That was Miguel Collins, 5'10", 230.
Jason checking in saying 41-0 Toronto with 1:39 left.
Yeah. And now here's the Manchester. They just run in for another touchdown.
This Morgan over Cole Grove, 43-22 late. Injured Indian Creek player.
All right, let's take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
Looking for your next vehicle? Look no further than RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. With our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles to choose from, we have what you're looking for. Visit us or go to rcauto.com and explore our large pre-owned inventory. RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where our only focus is you.
It takes some out-of-the-box thinking for a business to thrive in today's economy.
That's why at M&M Hardware you'll find helpful and friendly staff who can help you find exactly what you need for any project.
From lawnmowers to grills and more.
Now that's the prime I'm talking about.
In medicine, we drive innovation. Our physicians have performed thousands of robotic procedures. It's all about precision and faster healing times.
The robotic surgery is revolutionary. It leads to shorter hospital stays. It leads to less pain post-operatively for the patient and a quicker recovery. The WVU family allows us even more access to this technology.
In medicine, we drive innovation. WVU Medicine, Weirton Medical Center.
And welcome back, injured player at Indian Creek. So we will go to the game of the week, the Friday Night Rivals game, Brook and Weir. And that game right now, 40-8. Brook in front. Brook with the football, 9:22 to go. And Brook knocking on the door once again and trying to stretch out for touchdown, the Bruins. But it's going to be just short. 9:08 to go. Indian Creek back on now with Johnstown Monroe. Let's go to Indian Creek. Starkey swings it outside. Not much. Maybe a loss on the play. And it looked like a fourth down indication against Indian Creek. Don Brook up big right now, 40-8. I think they may have just put another one on the board. And they did with a touchdown.
Yeah. Now it'll move the sticks for Creek, but they're down 2 touchdowns late.
Starkey to throw. Complete. Down about the 35. See if we get a shot of the scoreboard after this play, get an idea of how much time we have left. Starkey and Indian Creek. Pass the outside and incomplete on second down. That's going to stop the clock. Got to figure what, maybe two and a half?
Yeah.
So still enough time, but you got to make some big things happen right now. 3:09. So there's still some time. We're going to pick up the first down here, get the wishbone. Pinal, he's going to be close. I think he's going to be short. So we're 4th and short. MJ says, what's more depressing, Creek losing or no more Gianamor's pizza? Right now it is Creek losing, but they still have time. We're going to pick up that first. Oh, now they gave him the first down.
Yeah.
Ooh, it looked like he was short.
I do miss Gianamor's pizza, though, by the way.
That is good pizza.
But if you want a good breakfast, go to Murray's up there by Big Lots.
You've told me about that.
Yeah, and you always run into people on Saturday morning that want to talk football.
Yeah.
Here's Starkey. Pass.
Down the middle, has a man open.
That's Major.
Major down about the 12-yard line or so. This one not done yet. Indian Creek, you punch one in here. You got plenty of time. Starkey to throw again, looks to the corner, and it is incomplete. Clock stops.
What's World Series score, Bill?
3-1. Dodgers on top. Looks like it's the 4th inning. Vlad Guerrero Jr., son of a Hall of Famer.
Who's your Vladdy?
Yeah, Vladdy Daddy. Yamamoto might be Vlad's daddy if he gets him out here. How about Vladdy Daddy the other day with the second at bat of the game, hits the home run, solo shot, makes it 2-0.
There it is.
Buckeye
Valley 35, Athens 13.
Starkey to throw, plenty of time. Incomplete. Western Reserve 28-21 in the 4th. What that tells you, Don, is that if Starkey has that much time and he ends up having to check it down to a flat pattern, that means there's really good coverage in the end zone by Johnstown. Roy, you have to give him credit for that. That's a great pitch by Yamamoto on the inside corner. Wow. And that's why he's in the big leagues.
All right. Back to Starkey.
Starkey pressure sets up the score. It's picked off. 72. 72.
Chase Potter, 6'1", 235 tackle, and well, they're happy for him.
That may have sealed the deal. Union Local now 28-12. St. Mary's 21-12. That's Don Sloan and Bill Phillips.
What's that?
We had a shot of the two of us.
Wonderful. Let's take a look.
Bill says unbelievable. He's been, following Creek. It has been an unbelievable night. One of those nights you just would not expect the way this game played out. It just if you're an Indian Creek supporter, if you've seen them all season like we have done, it just doesn't make sense the way it went. But that's why you play the games.
No, there were literally 5 plays or like Bizarro World.
We'll start right with the opening kickoff. Goes into the up man.
The two kickoffs.
Yeah, you get a safety on a kickoff.
And what was the third one? The punt is a bad the snap, the bad snap.
Yep.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a timeout, and then we're going to come back. We got a couple more plays from the St. Clairsville game I would like to show you, and then we'll take a look at some graphics and brackets and so forth, and call it a night. We'll be right back.
Looking for your next vehicle? Look no further than RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. With our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles to choose from, we have what you're looking for. Visit us or go to rcauto.com and explore our large pre-owned inventory. RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where our only focus is you.
It takes some out-of-the-box thinking for a business to thrive in today's economy.
That's why at M&M Hardware you'll find helpful and friendly staff who can help you find exactly what you need for any project.
From lawnmowers to grills and more.
Now that's the Prime I'm talking about.
In medicine, we drive innovation. Our physicians have performed thousands of robotic procedures. It's all about precision and faster healing times.
The robotic surgery is revolutionary. It leads to shorter hospital stays. It leads to less pain post-operatively for the patient and a quicker recovery. The WVU family allows us even more access to this technology.
In medicine, we drive innovation. WVU Medicine, Weirton Medical Center.
Hey, we're back and moving on. Got to keep moving. Got to keep moving on. And St. Clairsville Red Devils will be moving on. And let's take a look at a couple of the final touchdowns in this matchup. And slinging Sammy McLean is slinging. Look at this. Drops it right in
Beautiful
there
pass
for the touchdown. And
that's Starks on the
yeah,
reception.
that was Jackson Starks.
Jackson Starks, yep.
And then there's slinging Sammy again. Nice little screen. Nico Jacob had a couple touchdowns. He ain't tackling that dude.
No.
Ain't no way.
How about my man, Ollie Muley? He said he needed to have a big game. He had a big game. Expected him to have a big game, and he did. Yeah, James checking in saying Wintersville ain't getting past those turnovers.
Let's do a little more Toronto.
Indian Creek.
Oh, can't you re-rack them? Oh, you want? Yeah. We'll take a look at the Red Knights.
Carla Joe, thank you very much. Another great week of Friday night football on the go. Great job to all. Thank you.
And who knows what will happen next week? Because I don't know what we'll have rights to and not be allowed. I don't know.
And the great thing is Jordan, producer extraordinaire, really running the show. Absolutely. And Jack saying Ollie was good. Absolutely, he was. He had a real good game.
That's Caden McGrath. He went in for a touchdown as Toronto jumped out right on top. And then Michael Henry, boy, it's been fun to watch him all year. Flips that pass out to Brady Fair.
You want to talk about a hard football player? Michael Henry plays quarterback and linebacker.
There's
and he kicks.
Henry again to Brady Fair. He says, don't tell me the Jefferson County Fair was a couple months ago. It's fair time now, baby. And the Red Knights placed in D. Mason Clark bars on Halloween night, everybody. And then O. Henry was the chocolate bar, and to Brady Fair for the touchdown. So that's all the good stuff from the Toronto game. The Red Knights.
They had plenty of good stuff. 41-0 final.
Red Knights moving on.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at do some bracket watching here.
All right.
Oh, we don't expect perfection. I can just talk about it. Pick one. You show and we'll talk about it. Cameron 8, East Hardy 7. That is a final. That's a big win for the Dragons.
We'll just start with the first one. Oh, wait, the Shark is checking in before we get started. Hold on. Thank you very much, guys. Even not the best way to go for Creek, but it was worth to lose some sleep. Absolutely. That's a fan. That's a supporter. My man Shark over in Albania tonight.
Albania.
That may be the furthest that we've had actual communication with during a game. And Shark, if you come back to the Ohio Valley, tickets are on me to go to any Indian Creek football game you want to go to. It is Halloween. It is Halloween. Yeah, let me get that off the screen. Not you, but all right. That people, believe it or not, is Don Sloan in the hot tub in a bubbling purple cauldron of hot tub, wearing his witch's hat apparently on Halloween. And Don, I have to say, you've never looked better.
I just think
that's a great picture.
I'm in the purple soup of of whatever you call it.
The witch madness, I guess.
Toil. What's that? Witch's trouble.
The witch's brew, yeah.
I was in the witch's brew. No, I wasn't. No, I was sitting in the purple witch's brew.
Yes. Prince was playing in the background.
Purple Rain.
Yeah, here we go. How about our man? Rep was really enjoyed hanging with you guys tonight. Great job.
It's
Thank
been
you.
fun.
Thank
It's
you.
been a fun fall.
And I like Zachary taking the positive look. Ferry should have gotten in, but we still have Old Sparky.
Well, there you go.
They won the rivalry game, and they had. I'll tell you what, Martin's Ferry had a nice season. But
hey, latest bracket sent in folder called 925 update. So that's technical terms that only Jordan knows what I'm talking about. 16-8, Clay Battelle, the Seabees beat Oak Glen. I tell you what, though, Oak Glen, I don't know. They don't have much margin for error. They're down at the bottom end of that bracket. All right, let me get my cheaters out here. Okay, Ohio Division 4, Region 15. And so you got Johnstown moving on against the Creek, and they'll play Jonathan Alder. So, John, if your name's John, that's where you want to be.
And just to take a second, Indian Creek, tonight's game did not go the way they expected, did not finish the way they expected. But what a tremendous season. 9-1, host the playoff game, fantastic season, a tough one tonight. It's going to be hard to put it behind them, especially for the seniors that move on. But down the road, it still will be tough. They'll still remember it as a tough way to finish. But when they look back at the season, tremendous year for Indian
I
Creek.
like this team. We've done this.
They were fun to watch.
We've done this show the last 2 years, and Indian Creek. We've had Indian Creek and St. Clairsville have been on as much as anybody.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you that this team, Pinal and Major and Starkey, they've been fun to watch. They've been gritty kids that battle and fight back and are never out of a game. Same way tonight. And Andrew Connor's team, very classy and it's been a lot of fun. So we'll definitely miss those kids, but definitely really enjoyed watching that Indian Creek team. Next bracket that we've got.
Shark, good night to you, sir. Wishing you all the best. Wishing everybody all the best.
Okay, so Athens and Buckeye Valley better get some nice buses because they got to come all the way to Steubenville next Friday night. Okay, so looking forward to that one at Harding Stadium. Then Lyndon McKinley, what are you sorry for? Don't be sorry.
There's nothing better than when Jordan starts talking to herself. Do you have your microphone up? No. Please.
False start on Jordan LaPlata. What? Just put something up and we'll talk about it. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were done talking.
No, we're never done talking. So anyway, Lyndon McKinley, is that say 14-14?
Yes.
Okay. So whoever wins that will play Licking Valley.
Good luck with that.
There you go. Now, we did see Bloom Carroll's pretty good. We talked about St. Clair's on the schedule. Forgot about that. Bloom Carroll is another really good team that they played. Like I said, man, Brett McClain, he challenged that team. Next up. Okay. There you go. This is Ohio Division 5.
St. Clairsville taking.
Is it Albania or Azerbaijan?
It's Albania.
Okay. So St. Clairsville, and I don't even know if that's how you pronounce that, but
Azerbaijan, you get it right.
I try. St. Clairsville 35, Pymatuning Valley 7. So St. Clairsville will go to Garrettsville Garfield. And wouldn't that be cool if their mascot was like Garfield, that cat from that TV show? and
the cartoon strip, absolutely.
And Bert,
at halftime they hand out lasagna because Garfield likes to eat lasagna.
South Range 44, Burton Berkshire 7. So North Lima South Range gets
these are the things we know about.
Trip to Cardinal Mooney. All right, whenever you're ready, you make it happen, and we'll talk about it. Liberty over Claymont 25-0. Liberty gets the pleasure of playing Poland next, and if you've been around, Poland's always good. Manchester over Edison. So Manchester gets to take on Girard. Okay, that's one. That's Division 5, Region 17. So we're good. We're good with that one. And Amanda, one of the best Don Williams songs ever. Amanda Clear Creek loses to Portsmouth 20-something to 13, and they get to play Barnesville. And seems like Barnesville's always in that mix and playing the Amandas and the Dawson Bryants and so forth and the Wheelersburgs.
Well, you get all these country music references. You get Clarksville, Tennessee.
There you go. Lori
Check it
Morgan.
in.
The Lori Morgans beat Dawson Bryant 36-22. And they
Bruce
move
checking in.
on
Bruce,
to
thanks for
play
joining us.
Wheelersburg. Okay. Next up, Division 5, Region 19, staying in the same region. And last check, has this game gone final? We don't know.
I think they did.
I don't know, but our guy left, and it's 21-12 when he left.
So we hope
Union Local winning. Awesome. And then Union Local, they get to play Nelsonville York, and I think they opened the playoffs with a win against Nelsonville York last year.
I'll tell you what, that's a pretty good trip.
And Zane Trace over Valley 48-0. So Zane Trace will play Columbus Academy. Next up,
you know what they could do for Nelsonville York
last
and Union
train to
Local?
Clarksville. That was the Monkeys.
Yeah. But Nelsonville York and Union Local could play at Peden Stadium on the campus of OU. Nelsonville York's just not that far. Stone's throw.
Well, they played last year in the playoffs.
Yeah,
first round. Next up,
it's a hike.
Eastern. I assume that's Reedsville Eastern, losing to Colonel Crawford 35-7. Kind of just a general overall defeat in that one. And they'll be playing Gilead. Never been to Gilead. Ridgewood all over Newcomerstown. Ridgewood gets Centerburg.
Pardon me for yawning, everybody. I forgot what was in the small shot.
That's Division 6, Region 23. Do I bore you, William?
28-12.
Next up. Oh,
is the final for Union Local. So they did win
28-12. Well, that's wonderful.
Well, you were curious.
I'm all curiosity killed the cat.
Rats Poison said, I'll give him the information.
Okay. Toronto beats Grandview Heights 41-0. And people in the building are excited about it because they're making a lot of noise in the hall. So Toronto won, and they play West Jefferson. You want to Google where West Jefferson is. I don't know where that is. And then Caldwell beat Grove City Christian. So Caldwell plays Fort Fry. Yes, it's the Ohio playoffs, Jordan. It's in Ohio. So Caldwell and Fort Fry, second round of play. That's like in their backyard.
Yeah.
You know, when you go to Caldwell, Fort Fry. Well, they're not playing the Ohio playoffs in Idaho. Anyway, Caldwell, if you're ever driven from Caldwell to Fort Fry is in Beverly.
Yep.
To get to Beverly, I'm beyond that.
You put your microphone on.
You drive through Crooked Tree. And let me tell you, the road from Caldwell to Beverly is paved with good intentions, but it's crooked as all gets out, especially driving through Crooked Tree. West Jefferson's outside of Columbus. That's where all the people are. Remember the line? The best line, though, was when Don Nealon, Ohio State's getting ready to play WVU open that season. Joe Germain was the quarterback for Ohio State. And the press
wait a minute. Was that the one where Kim Cabasco got married on the game day?
I don't know. Anyway, they asked, because talk about your program, their program. Because, well, I'm going to tell you what. I coach WVU. I coach West Virginia University. The biggest difference between the two schools is when you fly over Ohio, you see houses. When you fly over West Virginia, you see trees. And football players don't grow on trees. So I leave you with that. That was a great Don.
That is a great.
That's a great one.
And the thing up, he held his hand up, and his pinky finger was heading in the wrong direction.
All right, next up, I'm stalling. They call that doing a ad lib so she could get the next graphic. What's the next graphic? There we go. Did we do Toronto? Yeah, they go to West Jefferson. Ohio Division 7, Region 27. Gloucester Trimble
Valley
28. South Gallia 22. So they get to play, and see, it's always fun because you know the first name. And this is Willow Wood Sims Valley. I feel like I'm on a quiz show. So Gloucester Trimble will go play Willowwood Sims Valley, and Canton Valley. And you know who went to school? Canton Valley. What big name? Bob Huggins.
Yeah,
Bob Huggins went there. He went to Indian Valley South and then Canton Valley.
We played a charity basketball game out there. Had big signs all over the place, and I thought we shouldn't even be playing in this gym.
Yeah, I felt fine. Canton Valley plays Jerome Hillsdale.
Yes, they do.
They sure do. And is that it? Do we have one more?
You know what we have? We have the sponsors we want to thank. M&M
Well, you
Hardware,
get to
because
thank
duct
away.
tape can't
Why?
do everything.
Bill, yep.
WVU Medicine, we're at Medical Center, Don.
In medicine, we drive innovation.
RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Where our only focus is you.
And the Target Shop, the official clothing sponsor of Sports Friday on the go. Have we done this one?
No,
I don't
we
believe
haven't.
so.
So Danville, the Blue Devils, they beat Steubenville Central, but they're not going to play Danville. So I don't know who. Yeah.
Well, they advanced. They're going to play Fisher Catholic.
Yeah, they play Lancaster Fisher Catholic.
Yep.
And then Lucas, the Bears, they lost to Strasburg. Okay. So Strasburg will play Waterford. So that's not a bad trip. Waterford right next to Fort Fry.
If you'd like to make travel plans, call Sloan Travel Agency.
It's really shocking the number of high schools I've been into.
It's unbelievable.
From West Virginia to Ohio to really Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Everything from Johnsonburg and Ridgeway and DuBois, everything in the central Pennsylvania on the way back in.
Yeah.
You know what that means, Bill?
You're well traveled.
That means I'm old and we're out of time.
We're out of time.
So we don't know if we'll be here next week. If we can, if there's enough games that we're allowed to show you, we will be.
Absolutely.
If not, we'll see you next August. Bill will see you every morning at 5 a.m. on Fox 9.
Oof.
On NBC.
On NBC
and Fox 9.
It's News 9 Sunrise. News 9 Sunrise is not on the go.
It's not on the go.
It's not on the go.
go.
Could you imagine?
But let me tell you,
Don, if I again want to congratulate all of the teams.
Yes,
winning teams tonight, teams that fell tonight. It has been a sensational season. I'm just going to throw this out there this week because we don't know whether we're going to be back or not. It has been a pleasure to work with Jordan on this show, with you on the show, and all the photographers that send us in. So, but most of all, we can't thank everybody that has joined us with comments and given us scores and brought up questions for us and everything.
And to
else.
everyone, Bill was snarky too. We apologize.
No, I don't. No, I don't want to come across as snarky, but sometimes,
So St. Clairsville moves on.
Yep.
Union Local moves on.
Yes. Barnesville is already in.
Connaughton Valley moves on.
Barnesville and Steubenville are already in.
Big Red gets a bye. So if I do this correctly, St. Clairsville, Union Local, Barnesville, Connaughton Valley, Big Red. That's 5.
Mm-hmm.
And Indian Valley would be 6. Okay.
We're counting Indian Valley now.
Yes, always. I like Indian Valley.
Okay.
Claymont lost.
Yeah, Edison lost.
All
Claymont
right.
lost.
We want to double check.
Steubenville Central. Union Local. Did you put Union Local?
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Oh, we don't have anyone there.
There you go. Now Ridgewood's not far. They moved on. Caldwell.
Yeah.
Caldwell Redskins move on. They'll take on Fort Fry. That's an OVAC showdown. So there you have it.
So we have 6 or 7.
Well, it all depends. St. CUL, Barnesville, Connaughton Valley, Big Red, Caldwell, and then Indian Valley and Ridgewood. There you go. That's the
Ridgewood now too.
Eastern District.
Okay.
And Fort Fry. All right. And then West Virginia, last night of the regular season next week is Wheeling Park and John Marshall. And then we'll find out what's going on in West Virginia.
All right.
So there you have it.
All right. Thanks everybody for checking us out tonight. We will let you know throughout
Toronto, Bill.
Toronto, yes.
I thought they were the first ones I said.
Yeah,
there you go.
didn't say Toronto.
I did. There you go. St. Clairsville, Toronto, Union Local, Barnesville, Connaughton Valley, Big Red. There you go. Caldwell.
By the time Don is done with this, we're gonna have more teams tomorrow than we did going into the game tonight.
Yeah. I just showed the Toronto highlights like 3 times.
Yeah,
that's why they were in my head.
Yeah, here we go. We'll leave it on this one.
What are we watching?
We'll leave it on this one. Go Rocks. Arthur Rogers says, "Go Rocks." Barnesville, they get to step into the postseason next week. They got to bye this week. Next week, back in action. Big Red back in action.
And we're gonna
all the teams that won. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be. We'll be here next week.
We got to leave you. We got to. How far from Toronto to West Jefferson?
Well, it's in Columbus. It's not that far. 2 hours. 2.5.
All right. So that means you're volunteering to make the trip.
Jordan? Yeah, sure.
There you go.
She goes there every other weekend for a wedding.
Toronto.
3
Toronto.
hours. Dale Wrench says 3 hours.
Well, good, because we're not exactly that quick on our typing up on the Google here. West
3
Jefferson.
hours. Wow. I
Really?
get to Athens quicker than that.
No, that's a 3 hour
hey,
tour.
you guys don't be snarky. Snarky's my job.
Yeah, 2 hours and 45 minutes from T-Town to West Jefferson. And
Wow.
West Jefferson's on the other side of
Columbus, yeah.
Steubenville.
The C bus.
Dale Wrench. All right, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. And the Steelers play the Colts Sunday. And
So I'll tell you what, our
and-
T Dog, Tommy T Dog, said that Blue was gonna horse stamp the Steelers or horse stomp them.
And the NASCAR championship race from Phoenix
Yeah. Who do you got?
is on
Who do you got?
Sunday.
Who do you got?
Well, I'm a Ford guy, so I have
Okay.
no Ryan Blaney and no Joey Logano.
Okay.
So we got William Byron. Okay.
William Byron or William Bryan?
And we got William Byron. We got Kyle Larson.
Uh-huh.
And then we got Chase Briscoe. And,
Kinda like
and,
Larson.
and Denny Hamlin.
Ooh, the wily veteran.
I
Wily
think
veteran.
Denny Hamlin gets it done.
Yeah, the wily veteran. Now you're gonna be watching the ponies tomorrow, right?
Yeah. We already had I like Mind Frame.
Mind frame in
Yeah.
the Breeders' Cup.
Yeah, we had our big one we had our big one pull out, by the way.
We'll have absolutely did.
Yeah. that was a
Sovereignty?
good- Yeah, no sovereignty. Was
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
Yeah, should have been a great race. Well, it's still going to be a great race, and you have plenty of horse racing tomorrow afternoon on.
So there you go. So
WTOV9.
here it is. You got Fierceness,
Mhm.
ridden by John Velasquez, 6-1.
Good horse.
You got Baeza.
Baeza, yeah.
You got Nevada Beach, Contrary Thinking, Forever Young.
Nevada Beach. That's an oxymoron.
Sierra Leone, ridden by Flavian Pratt.
Yeah.
Mind Frame, Journalism.
Mhm.
I don't know. You kind of journalism's not the favorites. Forever Young.
Journalism it comes up second place.
Yeah. I don't. I'm a Mind Frame fan.
Yeah.
Irad Ortiz Jr. Baby.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, Bill, we're
All right.
done.
Yeah, we're done. It's you said we go to 9:45. We have 2 minutes.
I can't. I don't have 2 minutes left of me.
All right, everybody. Until next time, this has been Sports Friday on the go. Make sure you stay tuned throughout the week on News 9 Sunrise. We'll let you know if we're going to have a show coming up. We'll figure that out. And then hopefully we're back next week with more high school football and
Mind
more
frame.
playoff action. As West Virginia wraps up the regular season while Ohio goes into week 2 of the postseason.
Oh,
Producer extraordinaire, Jordan, thank you very much. Don, thank you very much for leading the way.
yeah.
And me, I got to do better.
All right. Good night, Bill.
Good night, Don.